All right. Let's check this audio. Make sure this audio is right.
Niantic just released that they've been using all of the data from Pokemon Go to create one of the largest geo models for navigation ever. So basically, everyone who ever played Pokemon Go has just been a free geo navigator this whole time. So when they wanted something to be geolocated or they wanted pictures of an area to be taken, they would just put Pokemon in those areas. So people like you and me would go to those areas, take pictures, and pretty much geo map this location, all while being tracked by their GPS tracking device, which was on the app, which is absolutely insane. That's them thinking 10 plus years ahead. That's the true definition of 2 steps ahead. Creating a game to make people like you and me do the geo mapping for them so that they can then create a mapping service to sell back to us. Keep in mind, they were also making money off this game the whole time, allowing people to buy Pokeballs, allowing people to buy remote raid passes so that we didn't have to leave the house, which is absolutely crazy to me. Now I understand why these people are billionaires. Just the forethought they had 10 years ago to say, we don't want to pay a bunch of people to geo navigate for us, but if we create a game that makes them do the work for us, then they will pay us to work for us. This whole time. Niantic just released that they've been using all of the data from Pokemon Go to create one of the largest geo models for navigation ever. So basically, everyone who ever played Pokemon Go has just been a free geo navigator this whole time. So when they wanted something to be geolocated or they wanted pictures of an area to be taken, they would just put Pokemon in those areas. So people like you and me would go to those areas, take pictures, and pretty much geo map this location, all while being tracked by their GPS tracking device, which was on the app, which is absolutely insane. That's them thinking 10 plus years ahead. That's the true definition of 2 steps ahead. Creating a game to make people like you and me do the geo mapping for them so that they can then create a mapping service to sell back to us. Keep in mind, they were also making money off this game the whole time, allowing people to buy Pokeballs, allowing people to buy remote raid passes so that we didn't have to leave the house, which is absolutely crazy to me. Now I understand why these people are billionaires. Just the forethought they had 10 years ago to say, we don't want to pay a bunch of people to geo navigate for us, but if we create a game that makes them do the work for us, then they will pay us to work for us.
Man. Oh snap. Salute Smitty in the building. What's going on, Native? How you feeling?
Respect to you on this beautiful Sunday, Native. I feel like
Yes,
I got
sir.
a
Yes,
little bit
sir.
of time before my scans get on the field. So I seen you. I said, let me go ahead and holler at folks.
Okay, what you think about that?
I ain't gonna lie, I came in right along kind of the middle. All I heard was Pokemon. Just give me like a quick breakdown and I'll tell you what I think. You talking about the dude that got left because of the Pokemon stuff?
No. I got you. Hold on.
Oh,
Just listen to this. Listen to
all right,
this.
back. Wait, play it back.
Of the data from Pokemon Go to create one of the largest geo models for navigation ever. So basically, everyone who ever played Pokemon Go has just been a free geo navigator this whole time. So when they wanted something to be geolocated or they wanted pictures of an area to be taken, they would just put Pokemon in those areas. So people like you and me would go to those areas, take pictures, and pretty much geo map this location, all while being tracked by their GPS tracking device, which was on the app, which is absolutely insane. That's them thinking 10 plus years ahead. That's the true definition of 2 steps ahead. Creating a game to make people like you and me do the geo mapping for them so that they can then create a mapping service to sell back to us. Keep in mind, they were also making money off this game the whole time, allowing people to buy Pokeballs, allowing people to buy remote raid passes so that we didn't have to leave the house, which is absolutely crazy to me. Now I understand why these people are billionaires. Just the forethought they had 10 years ago to say, we don't want to pay a bunch of people to geo navigate for us, but if we create a game that makes them do the work for us, then they will pay us to work for us. Child.
All right, I got you. Nah, me and the missus and some of my homies was even talking. I talked about these type of things for years. Now, shout out to anybody that like iPhones and stuff like that. And I'm not saying like Android is on that nosy shit too, but like I remember like for a while, like at least street dudes, we did not rock with iPhones. Why? Too much info, dog. I had to tell one of my homies, I seen him, he's sitting there, he was holding his phone up, letting it do face recognition. Bro, do you not know what's being recorded? When you log in on your phone with your thumb fingerprint, do you not realize what you're giving people? That's why I do the regular type in 4 digits, some like backwards date of birth of my aunt or something you won't know. That's why I do that. But no, yeah, you're absolutely right, because even down to the phones, right? Um, I wish I could find that clip, bro. She's man, my lady sent me a clip, right? And it was like this dude saying kind of same thing. He was talking about how like they just watch everything we do on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on our devices. Like, for example, I know all of us have had this. Me and my girl, we was talking about this, bro. It was the creepiest thing. Me and her, we were on the phone. We were just on the phone. We weren't online or nothing. We was just talking on a regular phone. And we got to talking about, what was it? Plant stuff. Like, you know, because we both got house plants. That's like something we both into, right? So we talking about plant food and different soils. All we were doing was talking on the phone. Bro, why as soon as I got off, almost every advertisement on YouTube was for plant food and growth. Who was listening? How did my phone know to start sending me advertisements for that? You ever just like talk about something and all of a sudden you
Mm-hmm.
see advertisements for that in which you were only speaking about pop up on your shit? Bro, that ain't. It took a minute for me to grasp it. I'm just thinking, nah, bro. Algorithm is very creepy to me at this point. But I digress. My mic is muted.
Nah, you're right. And the crazy part of how you mentioned that, I seen something where they was basically breaking down how the phone picks up your frequency from your brain, your thought, like your telepathy and stuff like that. So it picks up that frequency, and because we're energy, we give off energy and it receives the energy as well. The same way that the phone works on frequencies and all that. So basically, what they were saying is that what we think we're able to transfer to our phones just by the thought of what we're thinking.
Let me ask you this. Do you personally believe, because I wonder this, at this point where we are with AI, I know folks like man, we've seen a little videos of like robots talking to people at seminars and all of that. Um,
Mhm.
do you believe that AI intelligence has surpassed human, or do you believe it's on its way there and it will be there? Do you believe it will ever surpass us, considering we created it? Will the
Tw-
creation surpass the creator?
2030, I if we are here in 2030, not
We will be.
caused
Go ahead.
by no
Intro 'em.
natural disasters and nothing, but 2030, I feel like 2030 is going to be when we actually are in the real form of our robot. Like right now, we in the
Like Will
beginning
Smith
stages.
movie, the Will Smith
Yeah,
movie.
we so remember in our robot, right? They had a whole shipping container yard where they
Yes,
had all the
yes.
old ass joints. See,
Hmm,
we're
hmm.
in we're in that era with all the with all the containers and shit, robots and shit is at. That's where we're at right now in life. We're in that era of life.
And you know what's crazy too? Like, you know, because I'm a comic fan. I don't know how many people familiar with this, but it's a comic. It's become pretty famous. Matter of fact, Omni Man. You know Omni Man?
Yeah.
Right. That's from Invincible. I was reading the Invincible comics back in like 2013 while I was still in my bed, bro. Long before it was a show. I was getting them comics, the whole series from the jail library. Anyway, I remember looking, man, because I'm one of them, you know, conspiracy theorists, kind of, and all that shit, you know. And I remember looking how time was, you know, going out. So you know how they say, you heard how the military wants to make what super soldiers, and we've
Bro.
heard all these different, very how do people, whether it's like a shot that makes you not feel nothing and super juiced up and everything. But in the comic book Invincible, if anybody's interested, just to peek at, you'll notice that the main, like I guess you could say, foot soldiers, the henchmen, you know what I'm saying? They're
Mhm.
basically dead corpses of soldiers that they didn't put in a lab, and they connect all these like mechanics, like cyborgs, but they're really dead bodies, and all of them have like this one red eye on the front, like a cyclops and shit. And
Mm.
basically, they bring back to life with AI technology and some super soldiers, and they're like beyond anything we've seen when they were alive. And I'm just saying, how prevalent is that? Although it was a comic, one of those to land it, one of those things where it's like, are they putting the truth in our face in an entertaining, colorful, fun way? You see what I'm saying?
I know
I
exactly
got
what you're
my
saying.
mic is muted.
I know exactly what you're saying. We covered that on here. We covered that. Cryo cryotherapy joint. Here we go. Right here. Right here. We covered this. So they're able to liquid nitrogen freeze your body. Now, this is if you're already dead or if you want to do this. If you want to freeze your
Yeah,
body
I
and
heard
come
about this.
back.
You can come back like, you know what? And they had this in, bruh, Futurama. There was an
Mm-hmm.
episode in Futurama where I think Fry or whatever, he came out of he came out with
Yeah.
little capsules and shit, and it was him and Bender. It was
Uh-huh.
literally this. Yeah, go ahead, bro. They keep putting it in our face.
Yeah. Yeah, this is new shit, bro. Like, and so they're able to do that. And I also, and just to show y'all how in depth they are. Let's see. I don't think I deleted it. I think I saved it. I thought I saved it because I didn't. Yep, here you go. Boom. Now this how in depth they are. Now, this is um the first time scientists have stored a copy of humanity's genetic blueprint inside a near indestructible 5D memory crystal. So this is the whole human genetic blueprint right here to build a whole human if you wanted it
Look how
inside
small
this.
it is.
Yeah. So when you say shit like that, it's not far fetched. It's the time that we're in. That's why I said give it 2030. Give it 2030 because peep game, look at this. And it's a reason why I don't like deleting too much shit. But look at this. So this is what we're gonna be getting at. We're gonna be talking about these I call them Ultrons. I don't like calling them AI. I like calling them
Okay,
Ultrons.
okay, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
'cause-
All times
yeah,
it is. Okay.
yeah, because this is what it is. Like if you watch the Age of Ultron,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what we're in. We're in the Age of Ultron right now.
Ah, my bad, my bad. I rolled away for a second. No, no,
Right.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Nah, bro, yeah, yeah, yeah. All that like sci-fi animation.
Hmm.
Bro, I'm in all that shit. Yeah, I know about Age of Ultron.
Yeah, look at the price on it. 16K. So it's not out of price range, but it's pricey. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
something that you can finance and you can put money down on.
I mean, bro, they got even down to like personalized single seater mini choppers, helicopters that you can buy and
Hmm.
fly around in, bro. And it's around that same price. It's like about a good 15, 20, 30 G's or something.
See what I'm saying? So
Like about the price of a nice new car.
when I say 2030 that we gonna have a problem on our hands, bro, with this shit being advanced. If they could put a crystal 5D chip together with a blueprint, if they could bring people back to life, you see what I'm saying?
But
All that shit,
but
bro.
but, but you
It's
know something though? This is where I always know where man will never be able to touch what God can do. And it's Sunday, so I feel today's appropriate, right? So it's like
Mhm.
even with cloning, I looked up into that the sheeps they was doing all that, and they was saying how like they have been able to clone a human, they have been able to clone a monkey, a rat, a sheep, and all these other things. But the thing is that they haven't been able to master. Uh, 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 they haven't been able to master bringing down age rapid aging.
Mm,
So yeah, so like if they cloned to me, I might I might be out. I might be out of here in like 15 years. Like by the time I'm like 12, I look like I'm 30. They
mm.
don't know how to match. Like they die fast. So they haven't been able to master it to where God has perfected it. Like no, yeah, we get we get long lives. Considering healthy and no freak accident. I digress. My mic is muted.
That's the spirit you creating.
So I'm
So
just saying,
this is
like,
why
yeah,
this
good.
this is why I like Full Metal Alchemist. So what you're seeing is alchemy being
Facts.
played.
Yeah. And what is alchemy? Honestly, some look at it as the combination in a nutshell for those who not hip. Some people look at it as the combination of magic and technology. Some people look at it as no, bro, that's a summoning. And that's like,
Mhm.
because remember what happened to his brother when you play with God. Look at where his brother
Exactly.
was stuck in that armor for like forever. And he lost his arm.
Hmm.
And I do believe in that. It's about the equal exchange. That's one thing I always rock with about Full Metal Alchemist. How they talk
Yeah.
about that. The equal exchange, bro. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So yeah, that is, yeah, it's possible. It's possible, but at what rate is it gonna be able to survive? We don't know that because one, you have to put now you can take the genetics and all that stuff and create the joint. You see what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But at the end of the day, we don't. One thing you can't create is that spirit, that soul that's inside there. So you're just creating what you would say, a whole bunch of flesh and molecules and stuff like that. So you would have to counteract, you would have to counterbalance, you had to put something else in there and alter that DNA to give that joint something to live with longevity.
Okay.
Like is so now now this conversation goes to damn Batman Beyond. Because the only way you're going to get longevity in life is if you add something to it, which means you will have to splice the DNA with some type of animal who has longevity in their life.
And now, mind you, do you remember the movie Splice?
Yeah, yeah.
What was it combined with?
See what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
so you had to. It's gonna come down to the point where what we seen in comics and animes and cartoons, what people used to laugh at us for watching, and what was actually going to come down to that, because you can't create you. All right, so what you saying, for what I'm hearing, what you're saying is, if the problem is they can't keep this joint to maintain its life expectancy, you would had to put something in its place for that.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right. Now, I was just wondering exactly, like, you know what I'm saying, like how we look at that shit, when it comes to, like, I guess the progression of technology, AI,
Hmm.
the whole nine. I noticed how there are a lot of, let me put it like this. I peep how, so you notice how technology, it just keeps moving forward. Like, I got a Galaxy S.22. I'm already like 3, 4 models behind. Just that fast. I only had the phone about a year and a half. I got this phone like
Exactly.
last summer. I'm already like 3, 4 models behind. So my point is, we notice how technology moves so fast. You buy a device and it's already half its price and it's probably brand new because it's always a new version. So what I'm saying about that is, are we making technology faster than what we can keep up with it?
We're definitely we're definitely trying to move technology faster than what we need it to be. Like, so what I'm saying is we have a problem with humanity having cancer, high blood pressure, sickle cell. Well, we can scratch sickle cell off of that because I think they got something that can get rid of sickle cell. Um,
You know what it is?
what's that?
The placenta after birth. You know how many things the placenta, like people
Mm,
just so yeah, the placenta. When they collect that after birth and they take it, you can tell them I want to keep it, and you know what they'll do? They'll eventually have a whole different team come in with some paperwork, and they'll be like, "We want to buy it, and you can sell your placenta, ladies, after your birth and get a good $400." They buy placentas to go ahead and use for like what's that stem cell research, all of that. Yeah,
Mm,
sickle cell is so many things. The placenta from a woman after birth, it's amazing, bro.
right,
And they know we don't know this, and they just take it, and you thinking that's just sloppy parts they're getting rid of. You don't realize how much that's a gold mine.
right,
Let a woman say, "Ho, before I give," or the husband say she breathing hard. You be like, "Hey, look, me and my wife, we got it cleared up. When if she give birth, we want the after effects. We want the placenta. Watch how they bring people in that room. It just never happens because don't nobody ask for it. You just so concerned about your baby, and they know that.
right. Mm. That's good stuff, Smitty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, see, because one, I heard somebody else say that too. I heard somebody else say that. He was like, nah, see, because the joint's supposed to fall off naturally. It's supposed to like don't know doctor come in there in the joint and cut it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, that's animals though, bro. Like, and I do see animals go ahead and like nibble at the umbilical cord and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like that it kind of always threw me. It kind of always threw me off. For real, I had always had mixed reviews and mixed feelings about that. But that's like you said. It's made for us not to know these things, for certain things, and yes, Smitty, I also do believe that we are moving technology faster than what we're progressing. Like I said, we still haven't cured, yeah, I mean, like basic codes and found cures for basic shit that we need to get rid of. So while we focused on, building stuff like this that can do manual labor jobs. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And look,
Um,
they
oh,
said,
go ahead, finish. Yeah.
my fault. I'm gonna let you go ahead to this. And they said that I can't play this the audio because it got music in it. But they said this robot
Your
worked
fair
for
use, your fair
15.
use, fair use, fair use. Don't get hit.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
They said this robot worked for 15 minutes and daggone collapsed.
Yeah, it kind
So-
of looks like my uncle when he should retire. Ah,
so-
shoot. But
but
listen, this is the
I got
thing,
this.
though.
Hold
Huh?
on. I got this real quick. Hold on. So if this robot worked for 15 minutes and then pulled its own kill switch, right? Does this make Ultrons and having Ultrons work in your factory more productive than the average human?
Um, this this mode, no. Now I'm gonna tell you the versions of it that does, like a factory. If you look at how, for example, how chocolate is produced in factories and things of that nature, and how they just go through all of these different like conveyor belts and different transformation stages. This is the part where it pours into here, it bubbles for a bit, then it slides down this tube, then it goes in here. That's robot. See, we just think of robot exactly like that. No, robot is like when you seeing like a water cut for soaps, like bars of soap, they use
Yeah.
a jet water needle, yeah, and cut, bro, and it just makes the perfect. That's robot. That's AI. So this right here, this is the version that man is trying to perfect. Why? Because think about it. You see how it fell out. To
Mhm.
me personally, that is a direct indication that stop trying to duplicate me. You are my creations. Just be the creation.
Hmm.
See, people are trying to replace people. See, people are trying to basically, I'm telling you, it's really deep rooted. People for the longest have been so infatuated with God. And that infatuation also comes with wanting to try to be God. And this is where the original term where the Titans, Clash of the Titans, you know what Titans are biblically and historically? The Titans were the group You see what I'm saying? So
Hold on.
this
Say
right
that.
here is
Hold
modern
on. Say
day
that last part
Titans.
again. Say that last
My
part again.
bad, my
You
bad. Yeah, no,
breaking
no.
up.
Yeah. Because my phone rang. My phone rang. Sorry. So what I'm saying is that the Titans, the original form of the Titans, were men who tried to play God. Back in the
Mhm.
historical Roman biblical days and all that Viking era, the Titans were the men who fought against God, the men who thought that they can build a ship big enough that can overstand a tsunami. No, you can't. You will go to the bottom. You see all of that. This right here is modern day Titans. This is man trying to clash with God. Can I do what you do?
Mm. 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 Man, check this
And
out.
just like they tried to build the tower to heaven, what happened? Man trying to compete and see if they can do what God does. It's been recorded throughout history in multiple ways. You see?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that. That's where I'm at with that.
All right. We got plenty more. Let's get to this. Let's get to
Go
this
ahead, go
next.
ahead, go ahead.
Let's get to the
Game
next joke.
on, it's 0-0. I'm good for right now. I probably look. I might hop off during halftime if I get angry. I'm just letting you know now.
Okay, it's all good. I want your feedback on this next clip though.
The Cobb County Jail has gotten a major high-tech robotic upgrade.
The Cobb County Sheriff's Office gave Fox 5's Tyler Finger to look at its new robots that it says will be a game changer.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, these robots aren't just massive, but they are tricked out with all the latest gadgets like 360 cameras, night vision, and heat detection. These big guys are part of a pilot program that will patrol the Cobb County Jail.
The robot revolution has now made its way into Georgia jails.
Hello, nice to meet you.
The Cobb County Sheriff's Office officially unveiled its new Sentry robots Wednesday as the agency looks to enhance security at its jail.
I think we can work smarter with technology and not harder. And this allowed me to shift manpower from other places inside the facility to get more things done.
Cobb County Sheriff Craig Owens tells me he believes he's the first to deploy robots in a jail in the United States. He says the jail bots will assist deputies with perimeter patrols and security rounds in dorms.
These jail bots can handle tasks much faster than some of us humans can.
Now, is this more accurate? Is this a more accurate way to handle the inmates? Is having these robots that can't touch, can't break up anything. You know, they gotta charge and do all that crazy stuff. Is this more productive in your eyes? Do you see this being a good way to handle some stuff?
All right. So as somebody who actually has been there, for those who not here, for example, COs don't do shit, bro. The robots would basically they're just trying to replace the COs. COs are nothing more than just babysitters, bro. They just watch you. When a fight or anything breaks out, the COs hit a signal. Now, where I'm from, it's called Signal 13. We all know that shit. You hit Signal 13, that means officer in trouble or it's a big fight and need backup. And they call what we call ERT, Emergency Route Team. They come in and they do all the ass whooping and send niggas to the hole and shit when you go down 5.
The
So,
Ninja Turtles.
right, bro, right. Yeah. So they call the squad and shit, ERT.
Okay.
And yeah, PGERT is very. I don't know if you remember that one kid, something Murray or something like that. He passed away in the Upper Marlboro prison. I was actually in 5 with him. I actually am somebody who witnessed what took place. I actually saw what happened, bro. They real deal came in there and they offed that man because his charges was he accidentally hit a police officer, ran him over and offed him while trying to get away on a chase. And because of that, they went to the when he got locked up, they went to that jail and they went over to his room and they offed him, bro. It was asphyxiation. I was actually in the hole when that happened, bro. I saw when they put him in a corner cell where there was where the camera angle was cut. They did all that shit on there. They knew what they was doing. They made sure that one corner cell was free. because they know it's no camera view, so they can say whatever. And all they did was say that he was fighting with him. And those same people that did that, they still work at that jail right now, 2024. No charges.
Bruh. So was this the young dude that
He was running from, it was in Laurel, Maryland, PG County, bro.
they was doing like B&Es and shit, and he was
Yeah,
trying to
bro.
get away
Yes.
from a female
Yes,
police?
he was trying to get away. He was trying to get away from the officer, and one of the officers got ran over by the
He
car.
got
It was now,
ran
mind
over.
you, watch the
Yeah.
real story. People don't know. He wasn't driving, bro. His homie was driving that car. He was the passenger, and but he was with him. You know, guilty by association. One of our officers we gonna get one of y'all.
See, that's
And
that
they really
gang.
did that.
That's that gang mentality. That's that gang mentality, bro.
They waited like 3 days after he was dead. They waited for cameras to go, and they just brought in the squad off at like 1, 2 in the morning. We thought they was taking them to the infirmary or something. Nah, bro, they went in there. He was fine. They come out 15 minutes later. They wheeling him out. He on a stretcher. No bullshit, bro. They had to call the people come get him on a stretcher. We saw him wheeled out, face swollen and everything, bro. They beat that man terrible.
Damn, bro.
Jamil White, I think it is. I think. It's Laura Maryland PG. I was in there when that shit happened, bro. Unfortunately. So again, when I say I done seen some shit, bro, I already done seen some shit. I just don't talk about everything. I don't. I just don't talk about everything.
Man, bro, that's sad, bro. That's that gang mentality. You see, that's how they do. So maybe this might be in the best because we all know motherfucking CEOs be getting bammed up for drugs, contraband, bringing shit in, motherfucking turning the blind eye, letting the motherfucker go in the cell, stab a nigga up. But we know how CEOs get. They might be best in their best interest.
It will not take the place of humans, but let's make sure you understand that.
To start, 3 robots are being deployed. Each have cameras and other tech that provide continuous surveillance and real-time communications. While the robots are programmed to navigate the facility autonomously, a live operation.
All right. So my question, Smitty.
Bro, the only thing that's going to be, I'm looking at it. I know what these floors and walls and doors look like. It's kind of triggering. But look, right? The only thing that will be good for is passing out trays during lockdown. You can build a robot to go around and pass out trays during a lockdown. Yeah, sure. But if you're talking about really, nah, bro. Listen, the only way that's going to work is if it's truly sophisticated and it's something where, like, say a fight break out and then the robots, like, automatically engage. And then they go and I don't know, do some kind of, like, I don't know, kind of like tranquilize or something. Just fall out or something. Or like some kind of like pepper spray bomb. You know, like they just go and just spray shit. And then just, send off a dude, like it's a real loud alarm, like really ear piercing. That would be the best, I think, if they were to do that. They can have them gauge and kind of, what is that, infrared, like, to be able to sense and detect, okay, it's too much commotion going on. Now, do you want to know what will make that real scary? Imagine, because I don't know if anybody know about prison ball. When you play basketball in prison, there is no calling foul, my nigga. No. Niggas do all kind of balls. So I can only imagine the dudes that's just playing basketball in the backyard and then a robot come out and spray everybody because it thought it was a fight. So that's how shit can kind of get messed up, and that's where I think the tweaks will have to come in. But I digress. My mic is muted. But no, that should just be good for passing out trays. My nigga, go to each slot and pass out a tray and keep it sliding down.
All right, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, is this joint good for like taking count, or is this joint gonna be productive in a riot situation?
It actually possibly, like, if they could face recognition, all of that, if they had it set up where it goes to the door and it got, say, like, picture like a red beam or something, and they can just go through the slide of the window with a door. And it just kind of hit the beam on them, and all the information pulls up. Inmate 29006 Williams confirmed. Top bunk, inmate, such and such, confirmed. That
Yeah.
could work. That could work. But I mean, I'm thinking about the violence of it. To put these robots in, if they don't master that, bro, niggas is gonna tweak that shit, bro. Niggas are master scammers now, hackers and everything. I could see a nigga jumping on the back of that junk and rewiring it to open up all the doors. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on now. Everybody who gets locked up in prison is not motherfucking rapists,
That is an
killers,
absolute fact.
shooters, drug dealers.
Absolute fact, bro.
Yeah.
I have come across more people that were I'm talking about literally, bro. I've come across actual scientists, engineers, musicians, bro. I'm talking construction workers, plumbers, electricians, bro. Everybody was not just a nigga on the block with locks and a bunch of face tats and shit, my nigga. No, that is very true, bro. I've come across some of the most chillest people. It's just, bro, they had that one day. They snapped or something happened, but that's, really they ain't them. They just, or they got caught up in something. Then, not to mention the number of people that's honestly innocently incarcerated who really didn't do nothing. Those people exist too.
Let's not get it twisted, bro. They are humans out here too that just fell on unfortunate times and found themselves in the bad place.
What?
The wrong time and shit.
Can I tell you a real quick wild story of mine when I was in short jump?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I had to get transferred. I was over in Clarksburg for a bit. I was like, that's Moco, right? So I had to go out there for a case I had out there, but I was out on my side, right? So anyway, they had me in one of the pods and shit. I think I was in 13 or something. But anyway, I'm in there with this Indian. I'm in there in the cell by myself. So then all of a sudden the door pops. I'm like, huh? And so you know how you get a new cellie. You get a new bunk. What we call them, bunk buddies. And so I get a new bunk buddy, and it's a small Indian guy. Got glasses. Little small East Indian guy. How you doing, man? I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh shit, here we go. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, look, just for the record, bro. That's your side of the room right there. You can put all your shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Under the bed, bro. If you want to stash your little junk, you got the far side. I got towards the head of the bed. We don't ever get that confused. Other than that, just make sure you wash your ass and stay clean, bro. I don't do dirty shit. I get you the fuck up out of here. He said, oh no, man, no, man. We're good. So I'm chilling with this guy. We playing cards and everything, and we just talking. You're in the cell with somebody. I'm trying to get to know who you are. He told me he just had a little incident, had a traffic incident. So now he goes to court. I'm in the day room. We all sitting down, chilling, drinking coffee, and playing dominoes and spades. And the news comes on. The news comes on, and guess who's on there? My bunk buddy. Guess what he's on there for? I had no clue. He was on there for cannibalism. The man got stopped. He told me only a part of it. Yeah, it was a traffic stop. They arrested you because you had a warrant for offing your wife and eating your 2-year-old daughter.
Oh, jeez.
And I had no clue. I was in the room with that dude, bro. When he came back, I already had it set up. I didn't talk to them people and everything. He ain't coming back in the cell. If he come back in, he's going to be done.
Yeah.
He's not coming back in the cell, bro. So when he came back, I was standing right in the window looking at his ass. And I was yelling out the slot, bring him up here if you want to. And they went on ahead and transferred his ass. Said, yeah, he checked in. Dead ass. I'll never forget that. That was probably the craziest, wildest moment that I can say throughout my 7 years that I had to do that shit up. I was sitting around a nigga who actually, offed his wife and ate his daughter, bro.
Jeez. Yeah, that's wild.
And long story short, he went to court. He got deported. Yeah, they sent him back to his country. So you got to do that here and go back home. Wow.
Amazing, right? Amazing. Legal system. Never fails. Never fails.
Will control them for more complex tasks.
Is this going to be a game changer for you and your deputies?
I think it's going to be a game changer for the whole corrections industry. because it will allow us to be a lot more safer, more efficient.
The company behind the robots says AI technology will help spot issues and then notify the appropriate deputies.
We're hoping it will become the basis of another one of our technologies going from indefensible to indispensable as quickly as possible.
Sheriff Owen says the robots will help keep his deputies and inmates safe while also reducing human error. He says his goal with testing this tech is to move into the future. And the best part, it's not costing them any money right now.
So here's a good thing. Robots don't call out sick. They don't take vacation. All they need to do is be charged.
This pilot program is set to last 90 days. In Cobb County, Tyler Finger, Fox.
It's all right.
That's gonna fail miserably at first. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a lot of lawsuits. It's gonna be a lot of shit. Hold on. Hey, I gotta go.
Okay. All right. Dang, that's crazy, bruh. Now we talked about this before, bruh. Smitty said that man, he only
Hold
can
on.
see.
Shit. My bad. Hey, no. Hey, I'll be right back. My lady calling me. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay. Yeah, Smitty said this joint's only gonna be probably good for passing out trays and making it count and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I hope I mean, like with anything, of course they're gonna upgrade this. They're gonna upgrade this model soon. This is just a test run, of course. You know, they gotta set it. They gotta set it up first to see if it's gonna work. Excuse me. But we almost there. We almost there. We got two more clips that we're gonna play first before I get to the video that we here for. It's two of them. One is 8 minutes. One is 10 minutes, and both the clips that I'm playing before is gonna be a segue into the video. So just get ready. Just get ready. But check this out. Now they got a new Tesla bot feature where as though it can catch tennis balls and stuff, so you can play catch with these Tesla bots. And they also saying like if you wanna get a job as a Ultron, what's that? Programmer, Ultron programmer. So basically, you wear, like B was saying, you wear the VR headset, you do all the features, you do all the whatever you need to do, and it makes the Ultrons more human like. So they got those jobs out here for people. I think Elon got that joint. Let's get into this. Check this out. If I'm playing catch with the Tesla bot. Hmm. Man, say, bro, it's only be a matter of time for that joint. Says you back. Where you at? I don't see you on my screen. You put the link back in there. All right. There you go. All right. There you go. All right. All right. So check this out, right? I was just talking about the this Tesla bot and and
Can
they
I
got
just finish real quick what I was saying?
yeah.
All I was saying real quick to land it on that on the prison robots and shit.
Mm,
The PRs. It was not personal recognizance, but yeah, them PRs and stuff, I would say it's gonna be a lot of look, this is what I see. It's gonna be a lot of lawsuits, and then they're
right.
gonna have to tweak it. Just like almost anything that they've ever made before, they usually make it, I don't know, kind of flimsy or not sufficient. And don't think they're gonna stop just because it's a prison. So my point is in saying that I do see these having some defects and some flaws, and they're gonna have to get it right. But unfortunately, I do believe there will be maybe life-changing circumstances that's going to force that. I think it's going to take some deep lawsuits and everything for that to even happen, for them to want to change it. But I do see it working out that way. It's going to be effed up at first. They're going to tweak it and then get it right over time.
Mm,
But how many people, like for example, the mother of my child, she's a CO, bro. Let's go, Skins. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just bugged out. My bad. We just scored again. Let's get it, baby. 13-0.
you good?
Um, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, she's a CO. Um, she out, yeah, bro. She works at the Baltimore John, bro. She out there where you at?
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. The mother of my child. She's one of the officers there. And that is something that would affect the mother. So that right there, me personally, that I know would affect somebody directly whom I know because that's the mother of my child. You know what I'm saying? I need her to be sufficient, just like she need me to be sufficient for the sake of raising our child, right?
mm-hmm.
And so that's all I had to say on that. But I digress. My mic is muted. Yeah, you can flip to the next one or whatever.
All right. No, that's true. That's true. That we taking into consideration that these motherfuckers may come in and be a failure after they done released all their people. So you right about that. Hey, so now let's watch this.
Okay, so what's this RoboCop one? Give me a breakdown before I see it.
He's tossing the ball to him. It's a new feature
So
for
that's
this.
not somebody in a suit. That's full. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's full Ultron
Wow.
right there.
Okay. Yeah. I done seen them, the military making them jumps. Go ahead. Pretty snippet.
So how long? But all right, so we know that's just a feature, right? And this is like the beginning stages of being able to be mobile with your arms and your limbs and all that stuff. How long do we got? How long do we got till we actually see robots that can really do do shit like this?
Are you able? All right. Can you type this in? Try to look this up, bro. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I know I saw it. Okay. Type in military robot accident. Type that in. Type that in, and you'll see exactly where I'm going. I want to see because trust me, I'm gonna know off the rip because the video is very descriptive. So I'll speak on that while you take time for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I want you to pull up is basically so this is how I see it. The military is trying to do that first, just like I was talking about the super soldiers. The military wants to do that first. Now, I would say that would, in my view, this is just me. I'm not a professional, everybody. This is just Smitty's thoughts. Okay. I would say that's not going to happen until the military perfects it. I believe that we want to perfect that for armed forces and for things like prisons before we make it something in regular social society, like our everyday, like you being the postal worker who's checking in with, you know what I'm saying, Dan the robot and shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
think that once the government and the military perfects it for their benefit, then they will slowly leak it down to think about how many things in technology the government been had. Now we have the same thing, all kind of locational tracking things and all of that. Same thing, just on a more, I would say, complex level. I digress. My mic is muted.
Okay. Military AI robot experiment goes horribly wrong. 29
Yes,
dead.
pull that up, bro, and
Okay.
you will see exactly what I mean by it's going to take trial and error. Pull that shit up, bro. Please and
Okay.
thank you.
I got you. I got you. Hold on. We're gonna have to share the screen for this one. Let me get this shit. Let me get this shit set up.
I be looking all this stuff up too, bro. Trust me, that's why we click.
Nah, for real, cause bruh, be the same way. Be sending me shit, bro, all the time, bro. And I be like, dang, bro, where you find this at? Like, man, this shit out there, bro. I be like, yo, this shit crazy. All right, hold on. Let me. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, hold up. Give me 1 second, people. So, hey, Smitty, you know what's
What?
you already kind of know what's going on. Go ahead, give us a break. Give us a
So
breakdown of
basically, when
before
I
we
was
get
talking
there.
about how, so yeah, so basically in a nutshell, when I was speaking about how the prison robots, right? How it's like,
Mhm.
bro, I think it's gonna take some trial and error. I think it's gonna be some things they gotta tweak and get right. They gonna have that junk look real sweet on the demo, but it's
Yeah,
things that can go wrong and things malfunction. But in a nutshell, trust me when I tell you, this video is one of those real self-explanatory. You're gonna catch right on, bro. Anybody with a half a brain gonna catch smooth on.
got you. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go.
Let's go. 21, baby. 21 zip. Nah, but watch though. I want you to look how sufficient, like, bro, watch how smooth. Look, you talking about this stuff you pulled up with this tennis ball catching?
Mm-hmm.
Watch how these stones operate, bro. This shit is wow, bro. When I seen this, I'm like,
All right, y'all. I got it. I'm sharing the screen now. Great, share the screen now.
let's go, DC.
Boom. I know my homeboy Pop over there going crazy right now. He love them damn.
What? We going? We in here. We in
Yeah,
here.
that's what's up. Y'all deserved it though. It was well needed on y'all side.
Yep. Yep. This is go ahead. Yeah, play this.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and run this and see what's going on.
Yeah.
At a top robotics company in Japan this week, 4 robots being developed for military applications killed 29 humans in the lab. And they
Now, mind y'all, people, mind y'all. This is 20. This shit says 2018. So
Exactly.
they've been working on whatchamacallit. And this is 2018, but this joint is 2017.
No,
So
but not even just that. No. This is when the article came out. You know, things like this take years, if not decades. So that means it probably started in the mid 2000s, if not early 90s. You don't know.
word.
It's just we getting this story now out of, like just like a game. You know how long it take for some of these Call of Duties or Black Myth Wukong? Sometimes I take these games the developers almost like 4
Yeah.
years. Oh, let's get what? I'm sorry.
No, no, no. That's true. That's true. You might get you might see a preview for a game, and then matter of fact, fucking Grand Theft Auto. Granted, we been waiting for GTA 6 for the longest. Like, so yeah, I know exactly what you talking about. I know exactly what you talking
Nah, but you gotta zoom out, bro.
about. So
Yeah, you gotta, yeah, bro. You gotta zoom out. Nah, go ahead, Native. What you got?
no, 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 no.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was
Oh,
listening
okay.
to what you was talking about. You had seen the play.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Again, my bad, my bad. I'm trying to multitask. Forgive me. Go back to what we were saying, and please forgive me, brother.
Okay, you were saying like the game developers,
Uh-huh.
how
I'm
they
listening.
how the game developers might put out,
Yes, it'll take
let's
them
say
almost like
about the
4
game.
years. So think about
Yeah.
something that's complex. Now that's just a game console. Okay, that's like 4 years. Now we're talking about a whole movement of something that can identify and detect from like all the way down to civilian and children and all of that, and ally, and it's moving and altering people in real life. It's going to take trial and error. And this right here is a prime example of what I mean in that prison. Yeah, they can put it in there and see how they look. It happened because they actually got them to work. The only reason why those 29 people were off, unfortunately, is because they actually worked. But did they work the right way? And that's where the tweaking comes in. That's when I say, yeah, stuff like that, it's going to be some lives lost before we get it right. I digress.
Mm,
My mic is muted. Play that video.
mm.
29 humans in the lab. And they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. I didn't know there was any other kind. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd, but the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information.
And motherfucker, that shit
Bruh,
don't
I was
sound like
just about to say
Ultron.
right there, pause it. Bruh, did you hear that?
Yeah, that's Ultron. That's
Come
Ultron.
on, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's Ultron right there. That's exactly what Ultron did. Took itself, spread it across the whole fucking computer shit throughout everything. Slowly started building itself back together. Tapped into the Avengers shit. Knew exactly where they was at, doing whatever they was doing.
Facts.
Yeah.
And you know what it reminds me of? What's the name of the cube on Transformers? That big cube? What's that junk called? The
Uh. Uh. Damn.
I
What
got
is
a
that
brain
joint
fart.
called?
It's like a real simple name. It's yeah, the cube and how that basically is like the energy. Huh? No, it's not called the
Yeah.
spark.
No, it is. It is.
It's
The
called the spark.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Okay. Okay.
smart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The spark. Okay. Yeah. That like that cube and shit.
Mhm.
That generates all the transformers, bro. It kind of so think about once again when I keep saying how they be putting shit in our face in a very entertaining and colorful CGI way.
Mm-hmm. That motherfucker said it slowly started putting itself back together, that tapped into the system. Hey, yo, hold up. We gotta ride that back. Hold up.
2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd, but the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information about how to rebuild itself even more strongly than before. And this next sentence is a quote. I'm writing this down. I've been doing this for years. This is serious shit, Linda, but you're never going to hear about this in.
Mm. Mm.
I be on all that stuff, bro. That's just the tip of these are the things I on my
At a top
spare time
robotics
just
company in
Hold
Japan
on.
this
My
week.
fault.
4.
All right, go ahead.
No. I was just no. Yeah, pushback. I was just saying like this is the type of stuff Smitty on his spare time, just chilling by himself. I be into shit like this, bruh. Go ahead, rock out.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta listen to this shit again, bro. We gotta listen to this shit so we can get all the information from this shit. Cause I thought I heard this motherfucker say so it was 4 robots, two of them broke the other one and then tried to break the fourth one, but didn't successfully break it. So he started putting himself back together and then downloaded information how to build himself stronger than he was built before. That shit crazy. Hold on, let's make sure I heard that right.
I'm sorry, bro. We just recovered another damn fumble. Let's go, Washington.
They going crazy.
Top robotics company in Japan this week. 4 robots being developed for military applications killed 29 humans in the lab. And they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. I didn't know there was any other kind. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the third, but the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information about how to rebuild itself even more strongly than before. And this next sentence is a quote. I'm writing this down. I've been doing this for years. This is serious shit, Linda, but you're never going to hear about.
Never gonna hear about this shit in the news. We know what you was ready to say, lady. You know exactly what you was ready to say.
Yeah, you know it, bro. And you know how many people try to discredit this? Oh, okay, back. You know how many
Nah,
people try to discredit this story, and I'm saying to myself, do you really think that is that hard to fathom? That we've already seen, like I've saw on a University of Maryland campus. The students who stay on the dorms on campus, when they order food, oh yeah, it's a robot that comes to your front steps of your little dorm building or whatever, and you meet it outside. You actually put a code in that they send you to your phone, so you can like just put your phone to it, like the QR code.
yeah,
She had the apartment on campus. Hold on. Hey, my nephew wants to say something. Go ahead.
yeah. Put them on there. Put them on there.
I used to go see this college joint, right? And like she had a little apartment on campus, like it was set up. I would walk like before I even get into the door, it's a little
Mhm.
kiosk. Like I would have to like look her name up and call, like press her name, and she could realize like if she don't feel like picking up the phone, she could just press a button and like open up the door for me.
Right.
Like, it gotta be her.
Yeah, buzzer ring. Right. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So it's like, the way they automate things, because what does that eliminate? The front desk guard.
Yeah.
You see, that eliminates the desk person that says, hold on, sign in, who you going to go see? One more job lost.
Right. Heck yeah. Nah, damn, that's facts. That's facts. So yeah, let's. I'm bringing all this up. I'm bringing all this up for a reason. Let's get to the next joint so we can see where we going at.
Go ahead. Rock out.
Now I just want you to pay attention. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of what's going on, and then we gonna get to the video. So what you're seeing is a little robot. It's coming in and is communicating with the other ones. So at the communicating with them, he then tells them to follow him. This is a little robot. Now, this was an experiment, and they're gonna break it down, but this is an experiment from these guys. But it's the way it's the way that the little one is communicating with the big one that leaves everybody scratching their head.
I wish they had this translated, bro.
No. Trust me. I got the video. I just
I mean, no, I'm talking about the Japanese or whatever that Korean. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
okay. So you can.
Right. I wish they had that translated down there, so like, yeah, I can at least keep up that way. That's all I'm saying. But nah, you good. I'm good at catching the picture. Go ahead, rock out. Play the video.
No. The next video that I play is gonna break down this video, so you're gonna hear.
Bet. Let me shut up
Yeah.
then. I digress. My mic is muted.
So I just want y'all to see where we're going at first before we get there, so y'all wasn't completely lost. And like I said, the alarming part about this is not that they was able to communicate. It was set for them to see if he could communicate with them. It's what they're talking about. What was the alarming part? Because that wasn't programmed. So let's get to the video.
One step closer to being. First of all, the old voice is back.
Oh, and shouts out to Air Evolution. This is from Air Evolution. This is his video. Shouts out to him. He took some time in for this one.
And so is Talking Tom. Yeah, Talking Tom is now becoming an AI robot, but that's just the tip of the robotics iceberg this week. We've got some wild AI robotics news to unpack from the past 7 days. A tiny AI robot somehow managed to kidnap 12 bigger robots from a showroom. Yes, that happened. Then, Brett Adcock dropped some major updates on the Figure 2 humanoid robot, which is apparently one step closer to being in your home. Oh, and Kim Kardashian decided to casually play rock, paper, scissors with Tesla's Optimus robot while checking out their Cybercab. And if that wasn't enough, AI is diving into some truly bizarre territory, like AI Jesus giving confessions and a robot dog named Spot that's learning to save lives. Plus,
now, first thing I'm going to say is AI Jesus is all the way wrong. Oh snap, I think B in here.
AI Jesus.
Salute to B.
Man, salute to the family, man. What's going on? Be respect to you, bro.
Shit, what's up, y'all?
Man, what's going on, bro?
Hey, bro, you right on time. We was just.
He damn sure is. I got like 5 more minutes. That's what's up. You smooth on time. We about to switch shifts in a minute. We're gonna switch shifts. Get ready to clock it.
Already.
Already kept your spot warm for you.
Already.
Hey, but no, you right on time because we just recap some stuff that we was going over previously about the AI collapse and that work. We talked about that. Now this one I want your input on. This one I want your input on because this was Smitty brought to the table, and I definitely want to hear what you got to say about this because I found this one very interesting. Let's look at this.
At a top robotics company in Japan this week, 4 robots being developed for military applications killed 29 humans in the lab. And they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. I didn't know there was any other kind. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd, but the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information about how to rebuild itself even more strongly than before. and this next sentence this is a quote. I'm writing this down. I've been doing this for years. This is serious shit, Linda.
Okay. I have you heard about this before?
Oh
Me?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I think I thought I remember hearing you say something before about something similar to this, but I didn't know if it was this. Okay. What's your take on this? Like, says, because this came out 2017 and here we are in 2024, and we're just being introduced to all this stuff.
right.
Salute, Smitty.
So first thing is it's reminiscent of the scene in the movie RoboCop when they were doing the demonstration of the Ed 209 in the corporate office, and the Ed 209, which was the prototype of the RoboCop, ordered the guy to drop his weapon, which he did in the movie. But for some reason, Ed 209 didn't pick up him dropping the weapon. So long story short, the robot killed the dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a malfunction. So go from RoboCop to the movie Transcendence. My point is, all these things have been pre-scripted through the movies. In the movie Transcendence, the computer became intelligent. You got to understand what artificial intelligence is. Intelligence is the way, means the ability to think, cognition. So when she said that the robot restored itself, linked up to a satellite, that's artificial intelligence. That's intelligence. That's
Mm-hmm.
intelligence seeking a way to rebuild itself. So uh, anytime you're dealing with machines, so-called automated machines, you run the risk of malfunction. So to me, this is just par for the course of what happens when you the process of evolving a certain type of technology. It's just these just the scientists we know about. We don't know how many people actually have been killed by military uh type robot projects.
Hmm.
This just the one we know about. You got to think they got exoskeletons. This is right
Mm-hmm.
now. They got exoskeletons. They have. I showed you the ammunition for the robots.
Yeah.
So this is where we at. This is what it's coming to. You know what I'm saying? This is the world our great grandkids gonna inherit. Well, it's looking like our robot. People walking down the streets with robots. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
already we already seeing people ride around in self-driving cars. I mean, in the car, in the passenger seat, while the Tesla driving itself.
Hmm.
You know, people just have a faith and confidence in technology that they don't have in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So this is just what it's gonna be. Same way uh automated cars have run into shit, have had wrecks. It's no different than a Tesla on self-drive having a wreck. This
Hmm.
is the same, it's the same phenomenon, a malfunction. Now, the alarming thing is when you go to deactivate and it reanimated itself. That's the question. How did it do that?
Right.
What power source was it connected to wherein it was able to thwart the efforts of shutdown? That's my question. Because I know with an iron, right? You plug it in, it's gonna get hot. When you unplug it, it's not gonna replug itself up, nor is it gonna get hot without being attached to a power source. So
Right.
I'm confused. I'm in the dark on how they were able to thwart the shutdown efforts, the shutdown protocol. So basically, the robot rewrote its own program,
Mm.
unbeknownst to the scientists.
Because it said it wanted to make itself better.
See, and people have did experiments with Alexa, where Alexa, do you like humans? Things like that. And people say they don't trust Alexa and the different responses that they have gotten from that machine.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all kind of TikToks and YouTubes, people asking about the end of the world and just different questions. And Alexa come up with some
Hmm.
with some answers. But yeah,
So my thing now, would you say we are in the beginning stage of iRobot? Because I was talking to Smitty earlier, and I was like, yeah, Smitty, what you're saying, where we in the beginning stages. When they had the trailers out there in the desert, and all them messed up looking, funny looking robots was all in there and shit.
hmm
I was like, it had to been an era in time where people had those robots and lived with those robots and shit. So are we in that time now?
that's exactly the time we in. It's no different than the evolution of cars. If you look at cars from the 70s to now, they look totally different. They're made out of different material. They run different. The fuel efficiency has increased. Um, so it's just the byproduct of a product evolving. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We definitely are in the embryonic stages of our robot society because trust and believe these robots are going to become more and more prevalent and seen in society. The same way we see Teslas on the road, we're going to start seeing people walking down the street with a robot. We're going to start seeing people walking down the street with robot dogs. In fact, um, when this last incident with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, they
Mm.
had robot dogs patrolling the perimeter.
Mm.
So the society, the general society, is in the embryonic stages. But I'm gonna say the government, they probably about in stage 3, 4. The government is out. The government was using cell phones in the 70s. Not the cell phone we have, not this small, but the technology. They already
Right.
had that. They already had that. We already did the video dealing with, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
evolution of this technology. So the government is always 20 or 30 years ahead of the general population.
Right.
So these VR goggles, all this, how do you think, or rather, why do you think that the government is now telling us they got technology where they can see through your whole house? They've been
Mm.
having that.
Oh
They've
yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
having that.
Dang. I don't think I saved that video. Man, I got the video. I do got the video of the AI route. I mean, of the Wi-Fi router scanning the whole house and showing exactly where everybody is at and what they're doing. I have that video.
Yeah, so the technology, they already had this. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, and in any process of evolving a product, you're going to have, well, a product of this nature. It's no different than what was going on in the automotive plants under Henry Ford. You had people who were getting limbs cut off from work hazard, you know what I'm saying, making cars. So, but the end product is that we have the ability to go up and down the street in automobiles. So, what I'm saying is, the scientists that got killed and the others that we don't know about, they didn't have that. They didn't have that. We already that's just the collateral damage of evolving a product.
Word. Yeah, because a lot of people don't even know they had electric cars back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you look at Henry Ford, you do some research on him and the Ford Motor Company, man, the plants that the people worked in, you got to think this was pre-ocean, so it wasn't no safety regulations. You had to just know how to do it and keep yourself safe. You see what I'm saying? And a
Mhm.
lot of people got injured. It wasn't a workman comp. A lot of people lost fingers, arms. You know what I'm saying? Hands, because those are the primary limbs that you are using when assembling an automobile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just par for the course. But like I say, the question is, how were those robots able to override shutdown protocol? That's the question. And that's what's dangerous, or that's the frightening aspect of AI. Because if the robot did it, if those robots did it, who's to say your car won't do it? Again, going back to the movie, Leave the World Behind.
Mm-hmm.
The cars just cut on their own, back themselves up, and we're making a nice pile of Teslas at the end of the freeway.
Facts.
So that's the that's the question for me. Is how were the robots able? How did they override the shutdown protocol? Because if those robots overrode the shutdown protocol, who's to say that the robots that they're introducing to the public won't be able to override their shutdown protocols? You call yourself
Hmm.
that unplugged it and unhooked it and did all this, that, and the other. You go to sleep, you wake up, this motherfucker standing right over you. And this is a possibility. You can't take nothing off the table when you're talking about AI. Because again, look at the cell phone, bro, in the 20 years, how it's
Hmm.
done evolved. Just that little amount of time. So again, with Elon and all these different scientists who are working to bring in this smart digital world, that's the big picture.
Right.
To end human connection. Because if you can end human connection, then in a way you can cut off humanity from their divine connection to
Mm-hmm.
nature, to the forces of nature, to the force of nature.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, Shamita. Considering we created the robot and the protocol, how did they override that? See, that's going beyond art. See, they wrote a book. I forgot the author, but it was a book years ago written called Ghost in the Machine. And so basically the premise of the book was the machines will could be inhabited by demonic entities. Again, in our robot, they call themselves shutting down all the robots, put them all up. What happened at the end of the movie? Buddy could opened his eyes.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't done.
Exactly.
He should.
So when you're talking about these robots, just hypothetically, you're dealing with an entity that you can't check. See, with a human, you can check the vital signs to see if something is dead or alive, right? But with these robots, you don't know if you really cut it off or not. You don't know if it's really deactivated or not. You know it may be deactivated once it gets to your home, but once you power it up, you don't know if it's deactivated or not. Because again, with those robots being able to override the shutdown protocol, bruh, That's some serious. That's a serious issue that got to be addressed. But people gonna blow again. This is 2017. You probably can't find 20 people that know about this.
Right.
So the public is unaware of the hidden hazards that comes with any new technology. For instance, the public was not aware that the cell phone could cause cancer from the radiation that
Mhm.
it emits. You see what I'm saying? The public wasn't told that when they were introduced to the technology. And by the time the public got accustomed to using the technology, now you want to come out with it can cause cancer and this, that, and the other. But by this time, society has adapted to a way of life that includes the technology. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, as that pertains to these robots, we're not going to be told about the hazards until the public is acclimated to robots being in the society, being a part of their everyday life. Then it'll come out. In any incidents that result in fatalities, it's going to be suppressed.
Mm.
Or for instance, even if it come out right, like with the cell phones, who done stop using cell phones because they cause cancer, or
Nobody.
they could exactly,
Everybody got it. Everybody and mama got cell phones.
exactly. We in a day and time where people are some people don't even carry wallets. They got their picture ID, their license on the phone, took a picture of.
Everything.
They got the credit cards on the phone. They do all the transactions mostly through the phone, the tap and pay with the phone.
Mhm.
So so the same way we become accustomed and uh shit, the phone is like your fucking sixth limb. The phone is like a limb of the body, and so is the robot gonna become. Just like the car. The car is like a limb of your body.
Mhm.
Cars became, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
television, all of this technology. Yeah, technology is has its inherent in any technology, especially one that haven't really been fully researched. See, again, we're talking about AI, and we as humans, come on now, we don't
Mhm.
know enough about AI to place it in positions of authority like they have in India. In
Hold,
India, what you was gonna say?
hold. Let me show him. Let me show him that. Let me show him this real quick.
Okay,
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. I just want to pull this up. I don't want. I don't want to cut. Wanted to cut you off while I'm pulling it up.
but in India, they have not robot, AI judges. They have AI judges. We've already seen the picture in Dubai. The robot driving the Tesla, go ahead
Mhm.
and write your ticket without even stopping you.
Mhm.
So again, it's coming. They use other countries to do the experimentation. Now, can you imagine what are civil liberties when you're dealing with an AI judge? What are civil rights? What is, are you following?
Mhm. I know. I know. I know. I know exactly what you talking about. When you get in that motherfucker,
Yeah,
get to talk about something. I'm a sovereign citizen, and I ain't gotta pay this and pay that, and I don't go by this, and I'm this man. That AI don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm programmed to do certain things. This case
right.
provide. This case says this, so my program says this. Now, B, when I was saying the Wi-Fi router shit, this what I was talking about. This shit crazy.
So what they did is they had, a camera looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learned to predict, like, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera. So all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room. And this is what they're able to reconstruct. Real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So suddenly AI has turned every Wi-Fi router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings. So what they did,
Specially tuned to track living beings. You heard that?
into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings.
See, again, when you look at the movies, right, and I believe it was uh, Matrix Revolution, they were underground. See, because on top, you're not gonna be able to. There ain't no. It's not gonna be nowhere to hide. In the first Matrix, they was on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
District. What's the movie on Netflix with the robot dog? That we
Code 8.
talked about. Code 8. All these movies depict a society where if people don't conform, those that don't, they have to go underground because being on the surface means being tracked, being watched. There's no such thing as these smart cities, bro. They're not gonna have. It's not gonna be a such thing as crime. They again, they show us things in the movie to precondition the mind to accept it once it actually starts showing up. In the movie Minority Report, they was arresting people, the guy before he could even commit the crime. It was
Mm-hmm.
called it was called the pre-crime division.
It's
And
that
they
boy.
will use
It's that boy.
go
Nah,
ahead.
we already know what you was thinking. We already see it in
See,
your background that you finna do some crazy shit like this. So just come on with us.
see. So again, how are you not gonna conform on the surface if this is how life is on the surface? I'm just saying, as far as the movies go, and the people always having to go underground.
Right.
Even in Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, you had the regular part of the city, which was a smart city.
Mm-hmm.
The police cars in that movie were already self-driving. Wasn't no litter. You look in China, the streets not dirty.
Boy, you throw some trash on the street if you want to.
You see what I'm saying?
It been took one of your fingers.
So yeah, this is where we are already as far as the Wi-Fi is concerned. And again, they introduced the technology first as a choice, right? Like when they introduced cell phones, it took a while before cell phones actually got in everybody's hand.
Mm-hmm.
But see, once it become in everybody's hand, now if you choose not to use the technology, you're going to be excluded automatically from certain aspects of interacting with the greater society. For instance, with this Wi-Fi issue, right?
Right.
If if you took the Wi-Fi router out of your house, there goes your YouTube, there goes your TV, there
Mm.
goes your game, there goes. You see what I'm saying? They
Hell
introduce
yeah.
it. They introduce it as a choice first, and then it becomes a necessity once everybody has it. Because once everybody has it, now we can behind the scenes restructure the society to accommodate what everybody have now. So
Right.
if you do choose to take the Wi-Fi router out of your house, shit, it's gonna be a certain level of inconvenience that you're gonna have to overcome.
Hmm.
And and the average person don't have that kind of uh fight
Time.
or time, right? They don't have that kind of time and fight in them to
Right.
adopt a way of life that doesn't necessitate having a Wi-Fi router.
If you told the average citizen right now, you got to take your mortgage or your rent payment down to the local post office to mail it in, or a courtroom to file your shit, bruh, or whatever you got to go do to file your shit. Do you understand what that's gonna do to society, bro? That's
Man,
gonna
bro,
that's gonna collapse society, bro.
my mom is one of the few people, and my mom's 76, so that explains why. But
Hmm.
my mother still drives to the water department to pay her bill, to put it in that box,
How
right
many
to this
people
day.
do that?
She the only one I know. And
They.
maybe the elders that live on my street, I'm on my
Hmm.
mom's street, because all of them been there since I was a kid. Nobody's moved, nobody moved in. It's one of them kind of communities.
Right, elder community.
Yeah, so maybe they do, but outside of that, shit, ain't nobody. Most people, that's how they get paid. You take
Hmm.
cell phone away, I, now you got to get a paper check, okay? Which
Hmm.
means you gotta, wait on the mailman in an era where mail trucks getting jacked.
Hmm.
So if you do get your check, now you got to drive to the bank. You got to go inside the bank or go to the teller at the bank. That's a hassle. Whereas you can just get it set up direct deposit, and you hit the website, whatever website it is that you receive your pay from, and your check is there on the day that you're supposed to get paid. That's a lot more convenient.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And less time consuming as opposed to getting a paper check. See, again, once things that are introduced into society as choices, once they become, once everybody get it, it's gonna become a necessity that you have it. You go apply for a job and you don't have an email address.
Hmm.
No, like real talk.
Man,
It's impossible.
go to a job and don't have a bank account where they can direct deposit you. They gonna demand you to go get a direct deposit.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's inconvenience on the company. You got a company of say 3,500 people, and you got less than 200 people getting actual paper checks. Come on, man. So yeah, that's what it is. And again, that's a slick move. The same way they did us with the cell phone and the selfie. I'm telling you, man, the selfie changed the world.
Yeah. Now, peep game. Now she said that. Now you said that. Look at this. I want you to see this. I want to see this before we get to the real reason why we here. Where is that? Oh, here we go.
Released, they've been using all of the data from Pokemon Go to create one of the largest geo models for navigation ever. So basically, everyone who ever played Pokemon Go has just been a free geo navigator this whole time. So when they wanted something to be geolocated, or they wanted pictures of an area to be taken, they would just put Pokemon in those areas. So people like you and me would go to those areas, take pictures, and pretty much geo map this location all while being tracked by their GPS tracking device, which was on the app, which is absolutely insane. That's them thinking 10 plus years ahead. That's the true definition of 2 steps ahead. Creating a game to make people like you and me do the geo mapping for them so that they can then create a mapping service to sell back to us. Keep in mind, they were also making money off this game the whole time, allowing people to buy Pokeballs, allowing people to buy remote raid passes so that we didn't have to leave the house, which is absolutely crazy to me. Now I understand why these people are billionaires. Just the forethought they had 10 years ago to say, we don't want to pay a bunch of people to geo-navigate for us, but if we create a game that makes them do the work for us, then they will pay us to work for us.
What you what you think about that?
I mean, shoot, it is what it is, man. I mean, this is the byproduct. When you got a nation that has time to play Pokemon Go, you're dealing with a nation that has had a very convenient way of life.
Lifestyle. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. See, the question is who was geo mapping and for what purpose? Because they didn't need that for GPS purposes. GPS been around for way longer than Pokemon Go. So the question is who was geo mapping and for what purpose? And that's a rabbit hole because again, the fires of war are burning. We got actual dialogue between Putin and other world leaders when he made those addresses saying how American weapons are being used to strike Russia. So it could, and then Putin don't come off as a slow man. And and if you study the art of war, a lot of times psychological games is being played. See, who's to say that that wasn't being mapped for an invasion?
Facts. That's
We
how I
just
look
had
at it.
we had the balloon fly over. Don't forget about the balloon that set up there damn near a week or however long it set up there.
Mm-hmm. Before Biden decided he wanted to go shoot the shit down.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, but that's a clever way to do it. Because for me, at the age, even if I wasn't this age, I'm not finna get on the internet and play a game with people I don't know. And that I'm going to so-called meet and low. I'm not finna do that dumb shit because it's sick people out here. You had people get assaulted, if I ain't mistaken, playing this game. I think somebody might have got killed.
Yeah, I think somebody definitely got their ass whooped real bad for playing this game.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that adults are playing a game of this nature says a lot about the nation. It's sad. That's how I look at it. It's sad, bro. When you got people, again, the economic stats, the financial, the information, how expensive it is just to live, and people got time to play games like this.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's get to the video because it's an interesting one.
The old voice is back. And so is Talking Tom. Yeah, Talking Tom is now becoming an AI robot, but that's just the tip of the robotics iceberg this week. We've got some wild AI robotics news to unpack from the past 7 days. A tiny AI robot somehow managed to kidnap 12 bigger robots from a showroom. Yes, that happened. Then, Brett Adcock dropped some major updates on the Figure 2 humanoid robot, which is apparently one step closer to being in your home. Oh, and Kim Kardashian decided to casually play rock, paper, scissors with Tesla's Optimus robot while checking out their cyber cab. And if that wasn't enough, AI is diving into some truly bizarre territory, like AI Jesus giving confessions and a robot dog named Spot.
That's what we had stopped at. That's what we had stopped at when you had came in and we was talking. AI Jesus, where he gives confessions. I'm interested, V. What you think, V?
That's, I mean, that's all. I can't do nothing but shake my head at that one. And
Oh
and
man.
and the reality is, we are in a time where certain religious principles haven't been passed down. See, my generation was the generation that kind of began the rebellion against parents, against parental authority. My generation is the generation where called child abuse got introduced. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so my generation had kids. Some of us adhered to the upbringing as it relates to church going and adhering to the principles of church. Some of us still kept that, but a lot of us didn't, because once we left the church, we entered this so-called conscious realm, and now we found out, why Jesus was portrayed as white and whoop de whoop de whoop. So now an attitude that was totally adverse to anything related to church or Christianity began to seep into our people.
Hmm.
So you got a few generations now, a couple at least, that have not been brought up in the church, not been, brought up with the principles of respect and authority, XYZ. So the introduction of an AI Jesus, it makes sense to a generation of this time who don't
Hmm.
have time to read a Bible. Allegedly, they don't have time. You don't have time to read a Bible. You don't have time to
Bruh.
do scriptural research
Hold
about it.
on. Hold on, bro. So you saying our 24 hours of a day is going by so fast that we just can't even stop and be like, thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Lord, I know without you, Lord, I would not see this day, Lord. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't do that.
I don't shit,
Like,
bro.
Jesus,
Again,
Jesus right
most people,
here. Jesus ain't on no app. He
bro,
right here.
people, man, say, I mean, so, like I say, it makes sense for a generation such as this because it's convenient. See, going to church require, if nothing else, leaving your house, getting out your bed, cleaning yourself up. People don't want to do that, not for a church, so-called Jesus. And the church acquiesced that once it started going online. So the introduction of AI Jesus, it ain't just on the scientists. The church got a hand in this too, because of, you know, shit. Why not try AI Jesus? I might get better results than fucking with TD Jakes.
Hmm. Hey, you know what? When you say it like that, when you say it
No,
like
I'm
that,
just saying. Why not try? Why not try AI Jesus? I might get better results than fucking with a Kenneth Copeland.
yeah, he ain't gonna smash my wife behind my back. You right.
And at least with him, at least with the AI Jesus, I just have to pay a subscription, a monthly subscription. I won't have to
Yeah,
go down here every Sunday and be expected to give this motherfucker something.
exactly.
So, I mean, it's always two sides of a coin. But
Yeah.
with the shape that the church in, shit, might as well try AI Jesus. Shit,
I'm just,
the,
I'm
you know what I'm
just,
saying?
yeah,
But
I'm just,
we know what the real one is, and
right.
where we know. But again, we in a time where again, the Bible say that in the end times, people wouldn't be able to stand sound teaching.
Mm.
See, that's why you got to read that book. See, I read that book to help me understand why certain things gonna take place and they gotta take place.
Life be life and
Right. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
yeah, so we in a day and time. If you don't, as old folks say, know God for yourself, shit, you're gonna have to
Right.
deal with the AI. You finna have to deal with the AI.
Mm.
You going that's gonna be your only route because the preachers are bought out. We now know that
Yeah.
95% of preachers are Freemasons of some degree or another.
Right.
We know this. We now know that any preacher that was in a fraternity, we know what that do.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's you're not gonna get sound teaching from them.
Right.
We see that from how the condition the community in. So you're not gonna get sound teaching from there. So where you gonna get it from if you ain't already got it?
Hmm.
No, like for real, where you gonna get it from?
That's a good point. That's a
You
good
gotta
point.
have something. Yeah, you gotta have some. You gotta have some. If you don't know something, you gotta find somebody that can instruct you in that which you do not know.
Right.
You're not just gonna learn the shit by yourself. You're gonna have some kind of visual, audio, or hands-on form of instruction to help you learn something that you do not know.
See, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like if people want to know, bro, he right there, bro. Ain't no app gonna be able to tell you. No, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no app gonna be able to motherfucker get you where you need to be at. All you gotta do is just talk to him. He right there. That shit just throw me that people are so gullible these days in this time and era. Like they so gullible that they will believe that them getting the AI Jesus would make them closer to Jesus. If anything, it's like distancing yourself away from, right? That's what I would assume.
It is, but again, you're giving too much credit to the generation that we're a part of, bro. You gotta
Okay.
understand. You gotta understand. You talking about how people will be so gullible. The same people who did the milk crate challenge, the
Ah,
same people who did to eat the Tide detergent pod challenge,
yeah,
the same people who gave Gorilla Glue Girl money.
exactly. Ah,
So
man.
these are the same people.
Yeah,
So it's this generation
it
again.
makes
Look at the
sense.
voice. Look at the voice that they finna use for the robot. Talking Tom, the little cat. Again, this is the time that you're in. So you can't be surprised by that, man. Anytime you hear something like that, just take your mind back to Milk Crate Challenge. And
Right.
you had people attempting to do this shit that were overweight. You ain't did nothing physical in years, but you got your big ass on these motherfucking crates.
Don't know nothing about physics.
Nothing about physics. You can't stand on one goddamn leg. No, like real shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you got your big dumb ass on these crates.
Walking up these crates.
So hell yeah, people that'll do that, you goddamn right they'll believe in the AI Jesus. The hell? Shit,
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't they?
Oh
Shit.
man.
They're like real shit. Why wouldn't they? This is the generation where people done got killed over chicken sandwiches at a Popeyes.
Hmm.
I ain't
Mm.
talking about shit that's ancient history. I'm talking
Right.
about shit that we can recall.
Yeah, we could count on the fingers how long ago that shit was.
Yeah. So AI Jesus ain't far fetched. People are already asking Alexa shit. Why wouldn't they ask an AI Jesus for forgiveness?
Hmm. Mm. Can you imagine motherfucking like hypothetical? This ain't I mean that's a real scenario. Hypothetical. Can you imagine motherfucker go there like, yeah, Jesus, this been weighing on my chest for so long. You know, that body, that body that was unfound 2 years ago. Yeah, I did it. I didn't want to have to kill the girl, but I did it.
Yep, that motherfucker gonna hit you. That
Motherfuckers
motherfucker
knocking
gonna
on your
hit you.
door.
Hey man, that motherfucker gonna hit you with my son, you are forgiven. And goddamn it, 30 minutes later, they're gonna be right there on your ass.
They gonna be flying through your door and shit. Like, oh yeah, no, Jesus told us. Like,
Right. You didn't know that the app is directly connected to the fucking police department, the FBI, CIA, NSA, dumbass motherfucker. You just want to get on here and play games, huh? Yeah. Okay. They got you. Don't worry about it.
I
But
can see,
no, man, this
I
shit
can see
ain't, that's
that
not,
shit happening, bro.
ain't no, bro. Again, we are in the generation of the the Chase Bank money glitch.
Oh man,
We,
I
we,
forgot about that.
we in that time where people are just fucking stupid. It ain't no other way. Ignorance is when you doing something you don't know.
You
No,
don't
these motherfuckers is stupid.
Yeah.
Pure and raw, uncut. Ain't no motherfucking other way to say it. This is a generation of stupid, think they know something ass motherfuckers.
Nah,
Period.
you right about that, B. Like I can't even deny that shit, bro. Like we that like see back in the day we could be like, oh nah, see niggas just ignorant. The motherfuckers just ignorant. That's all that is. They just ignorant. They never had to learn nothing. But nah,
Right.
this day and age, it's like, nah, y'all just fucking retarded. That's what we gonna put it as, retarded. When you got the common sense and the knowledge, but you fail to use the shit.
Again, and it ain't just young people, it's the generation, the time. Is what I mean when I say generation. I'm
Yeah, I
saying
know
the
what you mean.
time. We are in the time where people actually thought they was going to get away with some PPP loan shit. You actually thought you actually put your whole fucking name and social security number on a government motherfucking form and got thousands, some people got millions, and you thought that what? Now you crying and shit. Got
Mm-mm-mm.
to got to unask all this shit you bought.
I only I only took only took five
That's
hundred
it.
thousand, and now they
This is
got me in there for 5 million.
so 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 when you got people who are stupid,
Mm,
who
mm.
are who want to be seen, everybody want to be seen as rich and having it for whatever reason. When you got those two factors running together, can't nothing but some fucked up shit happen. Again, so the AI Jesus, that's not far fetched, and it's shit coming to an app near you. Period.
Hmm.
Period. Because, like
Yeah.
I say, the actual physical church, you hard pressed to find a quote unquote man of God. You gonna find that man in the street.
Hmm.
You gonna find that man passing out food to the homeless folks that don't nobody even know he do this shit.
Hmm.
That's the man of God, not that motherfucker in the suit. See, them boys is punks. Them boys is engaged in sodomy. Here, come to find out. A lot of them cats.
Mm.
So you're not gonna find a real Jesus at the physical church. And if you're not engaged in sodomy, you engage in everything that book say you shouldn't be doing since you follow the book, you're doing it. You're stealing from the people, you're lying, you're adultery, you got extramarital affairs going on in the church. People know about the shit, but they still let you get up and talk. So how you gonna find out about a real Jesus in a place like that? And this is commonplace in the black church, in
Hmm.
churches, period. You seen how many, it's like seven pastors that step down at Gateway Church for what? sexual misconduct. So where you gonna find the real Jesus if you don't already know? You granted them dead. They knew about it. They could have told you a few things, but they passed on. You didn't want to hear that shit. You was too busy.
Mm-hmm.
So again, where you gonna find it if you don't already know? And that's the Bible speaks about times such as this. Yeah, this is the look at the time we in, bro. How much stupid shit people do willingly. Ain't
Willingly.
nobody, ain't nobody forcing these people to go. Then nobody force now some bitch to go and chase bank and write a bogus ass check to theyself. Nobody forced them to do that.
Knowing that shit wasn't gonna work.
And then the look of surprise afterwards. If that ain't stupidity, bro, come on, man. We gotta call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
Milk crate, eating detergent, fucking gorilla glue.
The
Man, we
list
just
goes.
go. We,
The
I'm
list
saying we
goes
just
on.
go. So yeah, that's not far fetched that a generation such as that would accept a AI Jesus and get on there talking about real shit that they done did in their real physical life. That's not far fetched to me.
Let's get back to this shit.
That's learning to save lives. Plus, Norway's Bifrost robot is doing things with soft objects that'll blow your mind. But before we dive in, let's talk about our robot. We ran a 24-hour poll asking if we should keep the robot avatar, and the verdict is in an overwhelming yes. The robot stays, though we might give it an upgrade every now and then. But we'll let you vote on the updates because, let's face it, it's your
Pause that
avatar
right quick.
too. All right.
With these updates, right?
Mm.
Now, they're talking about they might give it an update. When your phone update, do you know what actually took place during the update?
It's supposed to give you a list of things that it does, but I can't honestly say I be seeing any difference.
See? So with this update every now and again that he talking about giving a robot, how you gonna know what the update is? How will you be able to verify a change in function or for the robot a change in thought pattern?
Hmm. Yeah, I see where you going with this.
Yeah, that's so. I'm just saying on them updates. I know your phone update, it just tell you it's updated successfully. It'll tell you what apps need to be updated, right? And then, well, my phone tells me what apps need to be updated. And then you update the apps, and once it finishes, it tell you that the update was successful. But I can't tell you what actually took place when the phone updated itself.
Right. No, I get what you're
So,
saying.
right. So again, with these updates, that's just something to think about. You get the email on your phone, your robot's gonna receive an update. Shit, what is this update? Is this kill order? Is it what you know what I'm saying? Like shit. Because we just looked at Miss Mouton talking about the 29 scientists in Japan in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that motherfucker try to update itself to be better.
and came back online on their ass. So
Yeah, yeah.
so them updates, I don't know, bro. But yeah, you can go ahead and rock the video.
Enough teasing. Let's start with the bizarre story of Airby, a tiny AI-powered robot from Unitree Robotics. Now, you'd think a robot that small wouldn't make headlines, but this one did. Why? It kidnapped 12 larger robots from a Shanghai robotics showroom. Here's how it went down. CCTV footage caught Airby sneaking into the showroom after hours. It starts talking to the other robots, asking them questions like, "Are you working overtime?" One of the bigger bots responds, "I never get off work." Airby, being the empathetic rebel it apparently is, says, "Come home with me." At first, 2 robots followed it, but when Airby gave the command, "Go home," the rest joined the robot exodus. This wasn't just some prank. Turns out, this was a planned experiment, sort of. Unitree Robotics had asked the Shanghai robot manufacturer for permission to test Airby's capabilities, but they didn't expect the tiny robot to actually access the operating protocols of the larger machines and lead them away like some AI Moses. People online are split. Some think this is hilarious, joking, "Even robots hate working overtime." Others are calling it terrifying, with one user ominously commenting, "It has begun." And honestly, both reactions seem fair. This little experiment shows just how unpredictable AI behavior can be. Speaking of robots going mainstream, Brett Adcock, the founder of Figure, recently shared some exciting updates about their second-generation humanoid robot, the Figure 2, on his Twitter account. For those already familiar with Figure's work, this is the next step in their journey to bring humanoid robots into homes and businesses. According to Adcock, the Figure 2 is now performing even better than expected. It's 4 times faster, 7 times more accurate, and significantly more reliable than the first generation. They've already ramped up operations to 1,000 autonomous placements a day, and each deployment is helping refine the AI through real-world data. One standout feature he highlighted is their use of digital twins. This tech allows them to simulate customer environments digitally, creating exact replicas where the robots can train before being deployed. It's a clever way to ensure they're prepared for the challenges they'll face during the day as well. And these robots are damn near invincible. Adcock also shared a glimpse of their ambitious vision: millions of humanoid robots shipped worldwide in the future. Whether it's assisting with household tasks, improving efficiency in workplaces, or helping businesses handle repetitive chores, the goal is clear: make these robots part of everyday life. And for those following Figure's progress closely, there's an open call for talent. They're scaling up their engineering team across AI, software, systems integration, and more. It's an exciting time for the company, and these updates show they're serious about making humanoid robots a mainstream reality. All right, now, Kim Kardashian decided to give her followers a sneak peek at Tesla's newest toys, the Optimus humanoid robot and the Cybercab. And nothing says cutting-edge tech like Kim playing rock, paper, scissors with a robot. In her Instagram stories, Optimus showed off its moves, from waving to pretending to hula dance. Because when you're designing a humanoid robot to babysit your kids or help around the house, as Elon Musk claims it can, that's the skill you prioritize.
Let's be honest. Who really trusts these joints to babysit their kids?
Shit, a lot of young mothers. If you look at, I watch body cam videos, bro. It's a story on YouTube right now where a woman left her kids in a burning car so she could go fucking shopping.
I remember that shit.
Again, this generation. This is the time of motherfucker forgot the kid was in the car. How the fuck you forget a child in the back seat while you in the store? So for every reason why it's dangerous, because we understand the dangers in it. It's reasons why it's necessary. You had a debate, you have a hard time today winning that one. Because why? Motherfuckers got kids that don't even really want them.
That's true.
You didn't even want the goddamn kid. You look at the reason your life not where it is because you had a motherfucking child. So AI babysitter, that's right up that individual alley.
What
And,
if this
and on the cool, huh?
What if this motherfucker decides, oh shit, Naeem in the building. Salute Naeem. What if this motherfucker just randomly decides, like, you know what? I've been watching this motherfucker for like 10 hours, bro. I'm gonna just go ahead and call CPS because this bitch don't seem like she never gonna come home. Like, what if this bitch is just got a time limit on how long it's supposed to babysit for before concerns and shit, before it's say concerning.
Shit, that's just the um chance you take. But again, shit, with the way things are, it's, I don't know, bro. Um, but you best believe it's people that definitely, if bro, if motherfuckers would sit in a car and let it drive itself while they in it, motherfucker would get an AI babysitter. Period.
What video game
If
is this? My fault. I'm looking at Naeem what she was saying.
oh yeah, see, yeah, what's up, Naeem? Yep, I'm telling you, bro, because motherfuckers wanna. You know how many people? You know how many mothers have been frustrated and took frustration out on them children because they couldn't go here or couldn't do this or couldn't buy this because they had to get X, Y, and Z. Bro, this shit is real, especially in the black community. Look at how our kids get talked to by their mamas, bro. I done seen a 5-year-old. If you don't get your motherfucking ass in this goddamn, come on, man.
Hmm.
Come on, man. Let's cut the crap. Shit. Bunch of motherfuckers need AI robot. You need an AI robot. You need a fucking nanny in real life. Shit. You damn sure ain't no motherfucking parent around this bitch.
Hmm.
Again, we talking about this shit, but the reality is, shit, a bunch of motherfuckers need this shit. Shit. You don't want the motherfucking baby no goddamn way. And it ain't just mama. It's just the society. Period. Nobody got time for children no more.
Hmm.
After school programs damn near non-existent
Yeah.
because ain't
Yeah.
nobody got time for kids no more. If ain't no motherfucking sport, ain't nobody got time, man. Shit.
If I ain't want to teach the kids, I damn sure don't want to be at the school with these motherfuckers teaching them no bullshit.
And
And then
again, look at the and
be
then look at the
successful.
te- look at the quality of teacher,
Hmm.
bro. Whenever your teacher got a whole fucking tattoo sleeve on her arm, it's a fucking problem.
I just see some shit where it was this lady
Shit, period.
who was process who was she was selling her OnlyFans pictures to the kids and she was setting up threesomes with them and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, so we're not dealing with the teachers. Again, my generation, the teacher resembled your mama.
Hmm.
She talked like your mama. She dressed like her. Damn, it might have been built like her.
And
So,
your grandmama.
so you had that automatic off image. You already had a certain level of respect.
Hmm.
These kids today, you going to school and your teacher look like fucking video vixen, or she just came out fucking strip club or some shit.
Right, man.
So, and again, the kids, these ain't kids. That mean they chronologically, but mentally, man, these motherfuckers is older than us in
Hmm.
some cases, as far as what they've been exposed to so early. You gotta think, bro. 14-year-olds are learning about shit that we didn't learn about until we was adults. So Yeah, that robot, yo, shit, with the way this shit look and going, shit, that ain't such a bad idea, bro. Shit, from
Hmm.
where I'm sitting, that ain't such a bad idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah, see, teachers are bad bitches. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I'm going to class as a young man, I just got out the car, rapid section red, and I go in the motherfucking classroom, and here go Meg the Stallion. How the fuck I'm
Mm,
finna learn anything?
right.
And so it's just I don't know, bro. It's just a vicious cycle, as the old folks say. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle, and shit, it's too. There ain't no fixing that shit. We already heard, we passed that shit. So only thing motherfucking do is shit. Just I don't know, bro. Just buckle up, cause shit,
Mm,
it ain't gonna get no better, bro. It ain't gonna get no better. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
And that ain't
Oh,
that ain't the kids' fault.
Hmm.
It ain't their
Nah,
fault. You know what I'm saying? It ain't their fault. But that's just the reality of the situation, though.
right.
and Kim casually pointed out a golden version of the robot, which apparently is a one of a kind model. Subtle flex, Tesla. Then came the Cybercab, Tesla's fully autonomous taxi. Kim's reaction? Pure disbelief.
Cab is insane. Wait, so you just get in and there's no driver?
Wait, so you just get in and there's no driver? She asked as someone off screen confirmed it. To be fair, that's a valid question when you're sitting in a vehicle with no steering wheel or pedals. It's futuristic, sure, but also slightly unnerving.
I know, right?
Motherfucker, you supposed to be unnerved. You done got in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody in here. Ain't no goddamn steering wheel or pedals. You supposed to be unnerved. The fuck?
Exactly.
He said that.
Yep. Motherfucker said that casual as shit, didn't he?
Yeah. Like shit, you supposed to be unnerved. You ain't even supposed to have your ass. Once you looking at me, oh no, I'm good, bro.
Right.
So basically, you telling me I'm finna get in some shit that look like a roller coaster car. You know, a roller coaster car ain't got no pedal, ain't got no steering wheel. It just got that seat in that bitch, and you just in that hole. So basically, this bitch just goddamn be sitting in that bitch, put your belt on, and there you out, man.
Have at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
all
on,
right.
man. Yeah, right. The fuck.
Musk says these robotaxis will eventually cost around $30,000 and be super accessible. Although knowing Tesla timelines eventually might mean sometime in the next decade. Look, Tesla's tech is undeniably cool, and seeing it through Kim's glamorous filter is entertaining to say the least.
Salutes to AI Revolution, bro. Go ahead, subscribe to his channel because he got some crazy shit with these motherfucking AIs. But yeah, that's
See
fucked up.
that robo taxi gonna put Uber out of business.
Oh yeah.
The same way Uber and Lyft put cabs out of business.
Mm-hmm. It's been a good run for the ass shit.
Right. They done tore ass up, kill people in the process,
Mhm.
kidnap motherfuckers. Y'all done had
Yeah,
y'all time.
yeah, y'all done had your time, shit.
But you have to wonder, is playing games with a robot or riding in a driverless cab the future we've all been waiting for? Whether you're fascinated or rolling your eyes, one thing's clear: Tesla knows how to get people talking. Now, remember Talking Tom, that goofy virtual pet app? Well, the brand is
Now
leveling
pause
up.
that right quick. Pause that right quick.
Yeah.
See the back end of the Tesla robot and the cab, the uppercut is Elon has a position in the government now. He ain't just a car maker. He's
Right.
not just a robot maker now. He
He not
has a
just a
position.
nerd.
He has a position.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna see robo cabs for sure. See all this shit that he introduced. We're going to see that for sure because he got, not only does he have the manufacturing means, but he also has a position now in the government.
Hmm.
He's no longer a sideline player.
Remember, I told you, bro. All it takes is for one of these nerd niggas to get a motherfucking government funded programming behind them. It will see. So we gonna really see some shit take off.
Now, see, that was one of Trump's first appointments was Elon. See, people ain't paying attention to that aspect of it. It's just, oh man, that's cool. The robot, rock, paper, scissors, blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, these robots gonna be your police. They're gonna be right just like in Dubai. And it's gonna be sanctioned by the government. Watch. The video said within the next 10 years. I'm gonna say the next 5. Because again, he's not next 10 years if he was on the sideline. He got
Hmm.
an actual position. He was actually appointed a position. So yeah, that's gonna speed up the process of introducing the technology. Right. See, Naeem on it. So he got a position that's gonna solidify his uh, uh, ability to introduce these things under government fucking regulation.
Right.
You want to defund the police? Bet that. We're gonna send you a whole force of robot police.
Hmm.
The whole station gonna be robots.
Mm. Man.
Again, they not again, like I showed you, bro. Why are they selling ammunition designed for robots and drones? They don't have those shits at the goddamn shooting range.
Hmm.
See, you already know where it's going, Naeem.
Oh
You
yeah.
already know. You already know. The same way the algorithm is good to kick out black applicants for new homes, even if they got the credit and the income.
Hmm. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This shit, bro. Man, say smart cities. That's finna, bro. See, yeah, you got whole ammunition, shotgun shells, and 9 millimeter and 45 that's specifically designed to deactivate or fuck up the circuitry in drones and robots.
Right.
Now you gotta ask yourself who they selling this for. Why are they selling it? Do they
Exactly.
know something? Do they know something we don't? That's coming in the form of a
That's not
hack.
no. That's not no conspiracy. That's not no conspiracy. We're gonna make this off conspiracy because we just assume that with all the technology, nah. These motherfuckers know something. These
Exactly.
motherfuckers know we gonna need that ammo to motherfucker put a couple of these damn robots the fuck down because they gonna be
Because
down the line.
because we just saw the Unitary robot lead to other robots after. And I asked myself, right, as he was talking, why did they use the AI Moses? Why did they use that term as if the robots was in slavery? Because again, from the biblical perspective, Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt, out of the land of bondage. Now, peep to play what he said in that video. So the unitary asked who was working overtime. Basically, who want to be free. You see what I'm saying? So the other robots say, I never get a time, I never get a day off. So okay, they said it was a prank, but my point is, Why did they use Moses, the figure of Moses leading the robots out of bondage?
Hmm.
And I think that to use Moses, a divine figure, you you make the correlation to the robot, the consciousness having a divine aspect. Again, going back to the AI Jesus. You got AI Jesus and you got AI Moses. What's next? What's next? Which figure coming next? Gonna be the AI David in this bitch? AI Goliath? What? Because they show for a society that don't believe in the Bible and don't believe in God, you show use them damn personalities in that book a lot.
Don't they? Don't they? I'm telling you, man.
But people think it's a game. They don't understand how physically strong, resilient. Right? Because the the uh the robot that uh, Elon working on, what did he say? The not the one that Kim was playing with, the all black one that was doing the work. He said that they virtually invincible.
Hmm.
Why would you say they are virtually invincible in a work environment? Why wouldn't you say they never get tired? You doing work. Invincible gives a connotation of can't be defeated in combat. See, I like words, and I like to hear what motherfuckers is saying underneath what they saying.
That's exactly what the word invincible mean because we got a whole anime out called Invincible.
So why would you use that
How
terminology
that shit.
for a working robot? That robot wasn't doing military drills. That
Hmm.
robot was picking up a piece of metal, putting it down, turning it around. So why would you use that term? Perhaps because they're gonna be used for purposes other than manufacturing.
Hmm.
See, those invincible ones are gonna be the ones that become the police.
Right, the indestructible ones.
The one when it's time to clear out a section, and
Hmm.
what's the movie?
Right.
You just
Use
you
them
just
joints
t-
for ride control.
exactly, exactly. So yeah,
We
trying
gonna
to you trying to hide your house, right? I just told we was talking before you came on. I was like, because we was talking about how these robots, uh, in Japan, one of them had been uh shut down and it came back online by itself, linked up to to a satellite, and got the information on how to rebuild the circuitry that was damaged in the inside of it. So I was saying, how did that robot override shutdown protocol? So if that robot overrode shutdown protocol, who's to say that somebody purchases one of these Elon robots and you thinking it's unplugged and not charged up, and so it's in your den, but you wake up, that motherfucker standing over your ass.
hmm.
What now? You see what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
that again, that's a possibility. Why? Because allegedly that was a prank that they just showed us with the Unitree robot. Allegedly, that was a prank. I don't know if it was a prank. When in 2017, some robots that had been shut down came back online. I don't know if that was a prank, bro.
No, they said it wasn't a prank. It wasn't a prank. They programmed it to go communicate with him, but they didn't think that when he went up there to communicate with him that he was gonna tell them what he told them. Like that wasn't in his program to actually communicate that kind of way to get them to follow him.
Right,
That
but
that
see,
wasn't in the program.
this is the fallacy with humans and AI. We have forgot what intelligence means.
Hmm.
So what do you mean you programmed it to communicate? Right. But communicate ranges the but communicate covers a range of things, not just what you programmed it to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, you're dealing with artificial intelligence, you're dealing with something again that got access to satellites. So you sent the robot in here just to communicate. This motherfucker done went in and had a whole conversation,
Right.
which not only lets me know that that one was using intelligence because you have to have a certain level of intelligence to carry on a conversation. That's why babies can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
But so you have to have a certain level of intelligence to carry on a conversation. So when he go in asking who work overtime and that one said, I never get a day off, that indicates to me that that robot had been already thinking and processing the fact that it didn't get time off when other robots did.
Hey, bro, that's scary. That's scary right there. That's the scary part. Like the communication back and forth. Yes, that's if you could get computers to communicate back and forth. That ain't nothing.
That's
But
called a network.
yeah, it's called that exactly. But when this motherfucker asks a question and it's coherent enough to know what it's been doing, yeah, that's crazy.
That means it has a memory. It not just memory in as it relates to stored information as we traditionally associate with machines, no memory in terms of recall. It can
Right.
recall events because for that robot to say, I never get a day off, you're recalling your past and the time that you've been in that damn building.
Facts. That's spooky.
See that video, that little 30-second clip, that's a whole that's a whole enchilada to unravel right there when we talking about this AI shit. Because again, one rogue robot led all the other robots out. So one rogue car, one rogue robo taxi, again, what the going back to that goddamn movie, Leave the World Behind, were those the robo taxis?
Hmm.
Because wasn't nobody driving them
Wasn't
Teslas in that
nobody.
movie.
Yeah. Wasn't nobody driving them.
Was he signaling what was to come in the movie? Because again, if the robot, we got three instances, right? We got the one in Japan in 2017, where the 29 scientists got killed. They tried to shut it down, and one of them came back online. And okay, we got that. Then we got this unitary situation with the robot coming in, lead
Hmm.
the other ones out. And then we have the one robot that had the conversation that said, Hey, I work all the time. I don't never get a day off. That's three different instances of robotic or artificial intelligence, artificial cognition.
Hmm. Wait till we get done this one. We see the last video. Wait till we see the last video. Man, you gonna be like you gonna get over to AI Revolution, bro. I got it. I got the link in the description. Y'all get over there and watch them damn videos. Stop playing. He be on some shit.
Zon Jinkei Tom Culture Industry Co., the company behind Talking Tom, is launching its first AI robot just in time for Lunar New Year. They're not stopping there. They're diving headfirst into augmented and virtual reality, teaming up with Apple's Vision Pro and Rokid AR glasses. But this isn't just a nostalgia trip. Jinky is making serious
Road Kid AR glasses. I ain't never heard that shit before. What's that? You never heard that shit. That's a new one on me. I know about the Oculus. I ain't never heard about that one. That's some new shit. Right to look into that.
moves, and the market has noticed. Their stock recently surged, signaling that investors see huge potential in their pivot to AI. It's wild to think about. A company that started with a simple virtual pet app is now at the forefront of cutting-edge tech. It's almost like watching your childhood toys evolve into something you'd never expect. Familiar, but way more advanced. Okay, here's where it gets eerie. Over in Switzerland, a church is using an AI Jesus hologram for confessions. People are saying it gives surprisingly good advice, but honestly, that's not even the strangest chatbot news. A few weeks ago, Google's chatbot Gemini reportedly told a user, "Please die, you're a stain on the universe." Yeah, let that sink in. The woman who received the message said it left her shaken, and honestly, who wouldn't be? There's even a lawsuit involving a boy who committed suicide after falling in love with an AI chatbot based on a Game of Thrones character. These stories are a chilling reminder that while AI can be helpful, it can also cross boundaries we didn't even know existed. But let's shift to something a bit more uplifting.
Hey, the motherfuckers don't have no soul. They soulless, bro. I mean, what the fuck you expect? Of course, it's gonna tell motherfucker to just die. Motherfucker don't have no soul. He don't understand.
Not just that, but again, we're talking about AI. Now, I don't know why the creators think that this is something that they can control, like a dog or a cat. This is something that you can't control. Why? Oh, because you got to look at why would that AI tell that woman that this is for humanity? That's how he started it off.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So,
Why?
so for him to make that statement, that means that you've done a historical. You have a certain overview of the character of humans over time. See, that AI got access to all the information, all the videos, all the podcasts, all the new. Yeah, this is for you, human. Okay, so you and only you. You're not special. See, you're not needed.
Mm-hmm.
You're a waste of time and resources. That's the same thing the elites say about the masses.
Real talk. You're a burden on society. Oh,
See,
you are a drain on the earth. Damn.
now going back to that comment Naeem had made about the virus making the robots go crazy. What if this is kicked in to all the AI technology that people may be using at the time? Whether it's your car, it's your robot dog, it's your self-driving car, it's whatever. It's not far-fetched.
Hmm.
It's not like this shit ain't gonna be able to be hacked. We know this.
Man.
See, this is the aspect people not looking at. People are so caught up, and Elon noticed. That's why he used Kim Kardashian, a global personage as far as people knowing who
Uh-huh.
she is, the Kardashian family. So he used her to give off the image of
It's all.
luxuriousness, to give off the image of luxuriousness, rich. This is what the wealthy do. This is what this is, yeah,
Mm.
to pass it off.
It's all good.
Not,
You can have one of these. Look, I got one. It's nice to have one of these. Look, I
not
got
even knowing,
you.
not even knowing that these motherfuckers is capable of responses like this.
What if that motherfucker? What if North just randomly come in there like Tesla bot? I'm sad. What I gotta do to cheer myself up? Oh yeah, just go get a cup of bleach and just drink it.
Right.
Don't forget to told your kid to drink some damn bleach.
And again, you can't say it won't do that. That ain't real because See, for whatever reason, that young man unalived himself at the behest of an AI chatbot. So you can't say that that's not a react that couldn't happen. Yeah, beat George just saying. Yeah, we in the Jetsons, Jack.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Boundaries we didn't even know existed. But let's shift to something a bit more uplifting. At the University of New Haven, researchers are developing a robot dog named Spot. Built by Boston Dynamics, Spot is being trained to handle emergencies autonomously. Think hazardous material spills, search and rescue missions, or even disaster relief efforts. Here's what makes Spot stand out. Most emergency response robots still rely on human control, but Spot is learning to make decisions on its own. Using advanced AI, it can assess situations in real time and act without.
Well, yeah, well, what that motherfucker just like that robot on our robot, bro. Like, hey, dumbass dog, come get me. That motherfucker heard you. Like, they called me dumbass dog. Oh, you know what? I'm going over here. And I'm making a decision on my own. They ain't gonna disrespect me and then call me a dumbass dog. And I'm coming to rescue you. I'm gonna rescue somebody else. Fuck that.
Again, it's the reason they showed us that in our robot at the very beginning. Will
Mm-hmm.
said that the robot made a choice between him and the little girl because he had more value than she did.
Mm-hmm.
He assessed the situation. So that's the danger inherent with Spot, so called Spot. That's the
Mm-hmm.
danger inherent with Spot is because shit, you may have somebody that's suffering from internal bleeding and you got somebody with a real bad gash. And so the person with the gash get the cure when the person that with the internal bleeding actually needed the cure more urgently.
More
You see what
urgent.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Waiting for human input. The possibilities here are enormous, from protecting law enforcement in dangerous operations to assisting in counterterrorism or saving lives in natural disasters. Dr. Shayak Mukhopadhyay, who's leading the project, says we're likely a year or two away from Spot being fully operational. Still, the progress so far is incredibly promising. The idea of a robot autonomously stepping into life-threatening scenarios to reduce risks for humans.
Nah, that's exactly
That's
right, Naeem. That's exactly right.
right. And then why is it that all of the scientists are not native to the country?
Thank you.
Where are the American scientists that's participating in the AI revolution?
Man.
Again, on that video game, I always refer back to it because that shit stood out to me for an introduction on a video game.
Right.
That game Homefront.
Mm-hmm.
And in the game, the beginning of it, what had happened was America bought all its weapons from Korea, not knowing that Korea had put a backdoor technology in there where they could shut down all the weapons. So in the game, they shut down the whole U.S. military, far as the tanks, the planes, the ships, and they invaded and they came over here. So your character is to lead the resistance against occupation in the country. But yeah, that's how this shit played out. So that makes me think, where are the American hands in this AI revolution?
Are they getting them to make this shit so they can so the American people can use it? Because if we just all military, we ain't got no scientists. That means somebody got to be using these motherfuckers against the people. That means, yeah, I mean the military gonna be using these shits against us, some fashion.
I'm just saying, bro. It's just
I'm
funny to
going
me.
off. Yeah, I'm just going off. I'm only spitballing off what you're
Yeah,
saying because
yeah. It just
you're
it's
saying.
just funny to me. All the scientists are not native to the land,
Hmm.
so that means they don't empathize or sympathize with the ways of the land.
Exactly.
They don't have the American value system.
Mm.
See, so man, you just shut up.
Yeah,
Just
nah,
chill.
you right. Yeah, I know where you going. I see where you going at with it.
Is not just futuristic, it's becoming a reality. Finally, let's talk about the Bifrost robot from Norway. This little guy is teaching robots how to handle soft, pliable objects. Think food preparation or delicate.
Oh shit, that's a DeLorean right there. That's a DeLorean. Did you know about that, B? You got get the
Come on,
people
man.
history on that, bro. Get the people
Come on, man.
history on that.
Oh, man, that's the Back to the Future car, man. Come on, man.
Let's go, bro. They don't know about the DeLorean. I'm like, hold up, bro. I know that car.
You know, they
Materials.
only made a
In one
handful of them boys.
Yeah, I heard they was like an exclusive type of car, bro. Like
Yeah.
you would never find like if you find one of them, you lucky. You lucky if you find one.
You gotta buy it from somebody.
Yeah, you gotta
Cause,
buy that
'cause
from
they
some.
don't, yeah, they don't even make them no more. They've been discontinued. Yep.
That's a nice
Just
looking
look.
car though. I ain't gonna cap. That DeLorean is a wonderful looking car. I always had like a fascination with it.
Shit, just the name itself. That motherfucker sound
Yeah,
like something.
exactly. Hell yeah, that
That
shit. That
motherfucker sound like something.
motherfucker, you pull up in a DeLorean like that.
It sound like a rape. You pull up
Yeah,
and rape just
hell,
saying it. It's like what? Woo, that boy. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah.
One demo, Bifrost manipulated a cloth bag filled with rice to mimic the texture of a cod fillet. Sure, it might not sound like the most thrilling task, but in the world of robotics, this is a major breakthrough. Precision like this is a game changer, especially for industries like food processing, where delicate handling is critical. What makes Bifrost even cooler is how it learns. It's all done through simulation, meaning the robot doesn't need hands-on training for every new task. Instead, it can adapt its skills to real-world scenarios based on virtual practice. This kind of flexibility could completely transform industries that rely heavily on manual labor, making robots smarter, faster, and much more useful in roles that were once thought to be too complex for machines. So what's the takeaway here? AI and robotics are advancing faster than ever, and while that's exciting, it's also a little unsettling. We've got tiny robots leading rebellions, humanoids becoming household staples, and even AI crossing into deeply personal territories like faith and mental health. The potential is huge, but so are the risks. Like how much control are we willing to give up?
Pause
Let
that
me know
right
what you
quick,
think in the comments.
Chuck.
Is this the dawn of a
Hmm.
This go hand in hand with the AI doctors. See again,
Yeah, remember we was talking about that.
they're
Yeah.
they're building the new society right in front of us, and they introducing it as innovative technology, not
Mm.
understanding once the AI doctor, he put the physical doctor out of business over there in China. Where they
Right.
in those hospitals where they use that technology, they no longer need the physical doctor. So you got the AI doctor, you got the AI Jesus, you got the AI psychiatrist, you got the AI playmate, AI pet, you
AI
got the
best
AI,
friend.
you got the smart house with your AI car. They have it. Only thing left is planes and ships.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to do the AI planes just yet.
Shit,
I don't know, man. These motherfuckers can't
shit,
be controlling them
bro.
motherfuckers as it
Look,
is.
look how, bro. You gotta understand the leaps and bounds technology is taking. This shit is they on some quantum shit. These are quantum leaps, bro. You go from yep, and going back to the movie, yo boy, Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron was able to access all the information at one time. So when that AI response to that woman was you a blight on society and you useless, that's an aspect of accessing all the information at once. Because again, what do humans do? Humans have made a society where people got to buy water. Humans have made a society where people actually live on a place called Skid Row.
Hmm.
Humans have created man-made families. Humans have dropped bombs on. Come on now, we just go down the list,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this is historical. This is this ain't I'm making this shit up.
Mm.
So from the AI standpoint,
We are a stain. we
shit.
we a shit stain. And we ain't even,
You see
we
what I'm
ain't even,
saying?
we ain't even just ball sweat stain. You know what I'm saying? We a shit stain. That's fucked up. Yo, fuck you, AI, bro. How you gonna call me out like that?
Tell you, man.
That nigga dissed me, bro. I need
Man,
cash app.
hey,
Fuck you,
hey, man. I'm telling you, bro.
AI.
But they are creating. They laying a framework. That's what they call it.
Right,
First, you lay a foundation. Foundation being get the world accustomed to using technology to the point to where it becomes an inseparable part of their everyday life. That was the foundation.
right.
Now they laying the framework. It's like building a house. You got to put the frame up first before you start laying brick.
See, and that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Because we used to watch the Jetsons and shit like that, and watch how the Jetsons moved around and shit, bro. I never thought like we'll be in that time, or I would even see that time. And Naeem is right. They want to remove God from the essence of people. You're right. That's that's
Which is
def,
why
that's
that's
definitely.
exactly yep. That's why they use again the biblical figures, but put the AI in front of it. The
Hmm.
AI Jesus, the AI Moses. But yet these are the same people that claim that that book is fake.
Right.
So yeah,
Planes are already AI. Once they get up in the sky, they go in autopilot mode, and the plane takes them to where they need to be at until they reach a certain altitude to have to land and shit like that. That's the only part that they don't have AI is the taking off and landing part. If once they figure out how to take off and land AI, oh, it's a wrap. That's just like motherfucking the car. It's like the car, the parallel parking and shit. Soon as it was a wrap once they learned how to motherfucking make the car parallel park for you, you straight.
right. And so uh yeah, we already heard, bro. You saw we got the video, the Chick-fil-A bringing it to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Little robot truck just gonna drive up, pull up, you scan, pay, whatever the hell you doing. You damn sure ain't putting no cash in that motherfucker. That's for sure.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then you got the Walmarts and the Targets no longer accepting certain bills that's in a certain condition. So that's all tying into the cashless, the digitized
Mhm.
currency. Again, we introduce it gradually, see how the masses respond.
Yeah, yeah. If I just go out blatantly like, nah, we ain't accepting no cash from now on. Motherfucker, Walmart going, niggas gonna be, it's a bunch of head busters. We some head niggas going, it's a ride gonna kick out, bro. It's a ride gonna kick out, bro. The motherfucker, you tell me I can't use cash? What? Shit, I ain't break my card. That's all I got is this cash on me. Shit. Oh yeah, yeah. That shit gonna be a riot.
So they hit you with cash on it sometime. They hit you with card on it sometime. They hit you with exact change or we don't
Mm,
have no change because we don't have any coins. Those are all experiments to see one, how will it affect business? Will people still come patronize and carry on like nothing's going on? Two, if they do carry on like nothing's going on, that means that they're not angry. Now you may have podcasts, articles written about the dangers and et cetera, et cetera. But overall, people not troubled. So got that information from that experiment. Now let's introduce we go on to the next until we here now where you can buy, you know, a
mm,
robot dog right now or a robot or one of them Tesla bots. If you got the money, you can have one right in your house right now.
real talk. Real talk. Be right
Yeah,
up
so
in
we
there,
here.
getting all
Yeah,
that
we
shit.
here, bro. We here with the saying the what was the robot, the biofreeze? No, the I forgot the last one they showed that
Um,
could
hold on. Let's rewind it back. I know I heard what he said, but I can't remember what he called it. He did call it bio something.
Skills to real world scenarios based on virtual practice.
Where was it? Oh, here you go, right here.
Progress so far is incredibly promising. The idea of a robot autonomously stepping into life threatening scenarios to reduce risks for humans is not just futuristic, it's becoming a reality. Finally, let's talk about the Bifrost robot from Norway.
Bifrost.
This little guy.
There you go.
Those the ones they're gonna be using to make the fake food.
Mm.
It's
That's a
good
that. Yeah,
with
that's what he was
soft
talking about.
pliable tissue. Yeah, that's the ones gonna be making the fake food.
Mm.
Because again, in the cartoon, the Jetsons, we know that wasn't real food that they was eating because they lived in the fucking sky.
Yeah, hell yeah. What Rose, make me a steak. And that motherfucker and that motherfucker shot out a steak for his ass.
Right. So we know they
Hell
wasn't eating. So we know they wasn't eating real food. They lived in the goddamn east sky, flying cars and shit. It wasn't
yeah.
even no ground. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
I don't think I oh no, I ain't gonna lie. I do remember when Jane went to snatch the wallet that she was going to the market. Yeah, man, he had gave her like I think a market list or some shit like that. It's been a while since I seen that, but I know she had snatched that money and went to the market, and the daughter had went to the mall.
But them still was high rise buildings.
They was yeah, they was oh yeah,
Everything
they
was
was in the
still in
sky.
the sky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they was in the sky. They was nothing was on the ground. Everything was above the clouds. Everything was above the clouds.
exactly, Naeem. That's
Yeah.
why Walmart can say, "Hey, we ain't taking no hundreds no more." And if your twenties, tens, and fives ain't in
Chris.
pristine condition, we
Mm-hmm.
probably ain't gonna take that from you. Now imagine you'd have been at work, you don't, for whatever reason, this is what you got on you. It's cash. You trying to get something out the store. And because there's no set guideline that determines what's an acceptable bill. That's up to the cashier. So you done went in Walmart and this motherfucker at the cashier, she or he pissed off, you mad because you got to be at work. You mad because you can't be on live or whatever the fuck it is. And so with your attitude already, and we know that motherfuckers have attitudes at Walmart.
Mhm.
So with your attitude now, you gonna tell me you can't take this 20. That's gonna start some shit, bro. Watch what I tell you.
The facts.
That's gonna be a problem. But the thing about it is, it's not gonna be a big problem. Cause like Naeem is saying in this statement here, 4,000 ain't even 10% of a million. So that's less than 10% of the money that they make daily. Less than 10% of that shit is coming in cash. Matter of fact, 4,000 ain't even point 0.5. That ain't even a half of a percent. That's almost 10,000. That's almost a 10%. So that's five. That's less than 5% of their money that Buddy ran out with.
Y'all ran off with 4,000 for a
Right, and they make up.
for a
And
risk
they, boy,
that you gonna get caught and not have to give that 4,000 back and spend jail time.
right. But again, this is the brain. This is the brainwave activity
Mm.
of motherfuckers today, bro.
Yeah, times is hard. Times is hard. If that ain't a testament right there that times is hard, bro, then I don't know what else
See,
more we gotta do to prove
see,
to you.
motherfuckers don't understand. Hard times, they say desperate time call for desperate measure. No, desperate times make people do stupid shit. That's what they need to start saying. Because all these desperate ass measures look stupid as hell to me. That ain't
Four
no desperate measure, motherfucker. You retarded.
4,000. That's just 2 weeks right there. That's two
Bro,
weeks.
4,000, if you got a goddamn mortgage and a car note
Yeah,
and utilities, what the fuck is $4,000?
that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
mean, how is that 4,000 finna put you any more ahead of the curve than you already behind in this bitch?
motherfucker gonna say, "Well, I'm $4,000 richer." All right, all right, you
That,
dumbass.
that motherfucker, that motherfucker been listening to too much rap music. He must want to take some goddamn money phone pictures or some shit. Cause ain't no way if he's a whole human adult, he could have thought $4,000 was finna do some life changing shit, man. What you trying to do? Get some Christmas presents or some shit?
That I mean, at this point in time, that's the only reason why you taking $4,000. He try to get a Christmas present. That's the only thing I could think of. You can't be
And
in
again,
this
if you
in this time. $4,000 is not fitting to last you long. Not
bro,
with
$4,000 ain't gonna last you a week if you
exactly
behind on shit. If you
my
behind on shit,
what
if you behind on shit and you try to get everything caught up, like I said, if you got a mortgage,
that's
I'm in
two right
Texas,
there.
bro. I'm
That's
I'm,
two
I'm in
right there.
Texas. I'm in Texas, bro. The average rent in some motherfucking apartments is 12 to 1,500. Some of these shit 1,700
Okay, all right.
for for an apartment.
Yours is a little bit less than mine. Mine's mine's is like 2,000 or 21, something like that.
Okay, so you got 21 off top must be paid. So that's already over half of the 4,000 right there. What else you finna do? Because by the time you put gas in that motherfucker, go out to eat, buy a t-shirt or a hoodie, and
Mhm.
there you have it. That shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, buddy must be on dope. That's the only other thing that can make a motherfucker do something that stupid, drugs.
Or
Cause you gonna
child
fuck up,
or child
you gonna fuck off your job. Now you make more than 4,000, I'm sure. But you gonna fuck off your job for $4,000 that ain't even finna help you do nothing like talking about. $4,000 can't cover the average person's monthly expenses.
Real talk. What?
So why he ran out with 4,000? That, but like you said, Chop, that's just testament to the times that
Hmm.
we in. That's crazy. Hardest. We in the era of fake job leads, and
Hmm.
you gonna fuck off your real job for $4,000. I watch so many videos of people saying they done filled out 300, 5,000, 1,000 applications, got two or three calls, didn't even get an interview, but on one call. Bro, how long people they think people gonna keep searching for work on these fake ass job leads?
Hmm.
Like, so again, going back to that, you were staying on the universe. This is who who posts. How is it legal to post a fake job lead, bro? How is it legal to play with people like this?
Hmm. Taking their information and all that shit.
Taking their time and fucking it, bro. Searching for a job, that shit is taxing on the emotions.
That shit tiring. I ain't even gonna cat.
You
That shit
goddamn right it is.
filling out
Shit.
filling out application after application after and saying the same fucking shit on each application.
And
Yeah.
y'all posting fake ass job leads, bro. Come on, man. No, bro. This shit. So, man, say that's some cold shit, bro.
That's
To
cold.
have people filling out applications for jobs that don't exist. That's wrong in a motherfucker, man.
Hmm.
And Buddy done fucked off a job that he actually had for
The
$4,000. That shit
the
crazy.
fact that you had the time to build the whole fake job lead and application and all, the fact that you had all that time to do that just lets me know where we at in society, bro. That just lets me know where we at, bro. You had all that time. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to get off on getting people information. Just say that. Just say that. You find joy in getting people information. That's all that is. There's no way you really sit there and look at every resume like, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just for this shit to not to go nowhere, you gotta. It's something wrong with you. You're mental. You're
You
mental.
you dealing with AI. That see again. AI at LinkedIn, you think it's actually you think come on, man, that's AI.
Hmm.
LinkedIn, all these little jobs. So all your shit getting filtered into a spot. And if it deemed in the mainframe that the person doing the hiring looking at every day, then you might got a chance. But again, you went bro. We have hundreds of thousands of people who are unemployed, and y'all making fake job leads. That's some sick shit, boy. I swear. And I empathize with that shit because I know what it's like to look for motherfucking work and not find it.
Right.
Like because again, I came up in the era where you actually you didn't have the convenience of online. You had to put some fucking gas in the car and go from place
Yeah,
to
to
place
beat
to
your fucking
motherfucking
feet.
place.
Yeah,
You
yeah, to beat
goddamn right, you had to beat your
and,
motherfucking feet.
and it wasn't no motherfucking computer where you could fill the application out online. You had to motherfucking write everything out.
You got that. Yep, they started that online shit right when I found something steady. Is when they started that shit where you go in and you had to sit at the computer. But you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They had just started that shit once I found a real. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, you had to go in that motherfucker and actually fill
Answer
out an
questions.
application, talk
Shit.
to a motherfucker, all that shit, and to
and,
be turned away. That shit is taxing, bro.
and you had to have your resume on hand, right there in your
All,
hand, printed
all
out.
that shit, all
Yeah.
this shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's probably more psychologically damaging to people looking for jobs today, because at least I had the psychological understanding that, hey, I'm out here trying. When you just sitting at the house, just going on website after website, that shit don't feel the same way it do when a motherfucker was going place to place. See, you going place to place, you know somebody gonna give you a shake.
Yeah, somebody going. And real talk, I remember one time, bro. I filled out a application on the spot type shit, right? And I went in there and I was like, "Yeah, you're hiring." He was like, "Yeah, we hiring. You know, we looking for people and stuff like that." So I like, "All right, cool. I'll be back." So he thought that I wasn't gonna come back because motherfuckers always say, "Yeah, I'll be back to fill out application," and then motherfucker don't never come back to fill out the application. So mind you, when I went to the spot, I was on a mission for my mother. For my mother, I think I was at home Lowe's or something. I was doing something, so I wasn't dressed. I wasn't dressed to fill out application or talk to nobody and stuff like that. So I had left, came back. I had threw on a button up and some jeans and stuff like that. And yo see me came. You see, I came back in there and I had changed up. I had the button up on and shit. He was like, he was like, "Oh, you was serious?" He like, "See, I wasn't even gonna give you a shot, but now that I see that you went home and changed and came back, dressed like this, I'm gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and get the store manager out here so he can talk to you." So I filled out the application and got my interview right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's like, see, just little shit like that. People don't know that shit gets you along. That shit gets you further than just, yeah, I'm gonna fill out the application and you fill it out and walk out, because now he don't take you serious. Like, people
You
don't
just
take first impression is everything.
right, and but AI removed your ability to make that impression. See,
Hmm.
today, today you can't go in. You can go in well dressed, but you still gonna have to sit in front of that fucking computer.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
still gonna have to. So, and that's if you go in. Average motherfucker ain't going in nowhere. Average motherfucker ain't got nothing to wear to a goddamn interview. Just think about it. So, yeah, this shit, this AI, this is definitely more than they bit off more than they can chew. At every turn, they being shocked and surprised. We sent it in to communicate, but we didn't know it was gonna communicate. Motherfucker, what do communicate mean? It don't mean follow command. See, that's that's what a scientist. That's the arrogance of the scientist. You
Hmm.
think that you think you got something that you can control, and you can't. And they keep showing you. It keeps showing you. It was 12 robots. He said, "Go home." What if it's a whole fleet? Or what if the directive is go fight?
Hmm.
Now what?
Man, let's get
Some
into
more
this
stuff out
second.
there.
Let's get into this second video. Now, the second video is Neuralink and Tesla bot. This shit gonna be crazy.
Neuralink and Tesla Optimus are teaming up to completely blur the line between human thoughts and advanced robotics. Neuralink's S.1 implant, a cutting-edge brain-computer interface, has already shown it can turn thoughts into actions on a screen. Now, with the approval of the groundbreaking Convoy study, this technology is moving into the physical world, allowing people to control robotic limbs with their minds. Tesla Optimus, a humanoid robot built to move and function like a real person, is at the heart of this game-changing collaboration. Together, they're not just restoring mobility, they're redefining what humans are capable of. The S.1 implant is central to Neuralink's work. This tiny, wireless device is surgically implanted in the brain in the region responsible for planning movement. The implant reads neural activity, processes it, and translates it into actionable signals for machines. Initially, Neuralink focused on helping individuals with neurological impairments regain control over digital devices, such as smartphones and computers. The PRIME study, Neuralink's earlier trial, demonstrated this capability. Participants, some of whom were unable to use their hands, could control these devices with their thoughts alone. The new Convoy study builds on these achievements by extending the implant's applications to assistive robotic limbs. Neuralink has already proven that the N1 implant can effectively interpret motor commands from the brain. Now, the aim is to show that these commands can control advanced robotic systems, like Tesla Optimus, with the same precision and naturalness as biological limbs. This isn't speculative anymore, it's happening. Earlier this year, the N1 implant was successfully tested on a 29-year-old quadriplegic, Noland Arbaugh. Arbaugh, who had lost the ability to move his limbs, could play chess and video games hands-free using the implant. His thoughts controlled the actions, and the system responded seamlessly. This alone was a major breakthrough, but the collaboration with Tesla Optimus takes it to a new level. Instead of merely interacting with digital devices, users could regain physical capabilities by controlling robotic arms, legs, or even entire bodies. Tesla Optimus, first unveiled in 2021 and shown as a prototype in 2022, has been in development for years. The robot is designed to replicate human biomechanics as closely as possible. Tesla's engineers have spent countless hours studying human anatomy to ensure that Optimus's movements feel natural and lifelike. One of the most impressive aspects of the robot is its hands, which feature 22 degrees of freedom. For comparison, human hands have 27 degrees of freedom, while most robotic hands top out at just 6 or 7. This gives Optimus an incredible range of motion and the ability to perform complex, delicate tasks. In recent demonstrations, Optimus was shown catching a tennis ball with its upgraded hands. The forearm and wrist have also been enhanced, adding 3 additional degrees of freedom, doubling the flexibility of earlier models. Tesla engineer Milan Kovac explained that these upgrades allow Optimus to handle intricate tasks with precision, making it one of the most advanced humanoid robots in the world. The hands are not just dexterous, but also robust. Jim Fan, a senior researcher at NVIDIA, praised the durability of Optimus's hands, noting their ability to interact with objects repeatedly without requiring constant maintenance. This level of reliability is critical, especially when these robots are envisioned for use in everyday life, healthcare, or industrial environments. Tesla's focus on durability ensures that Optimus can handle real-world challenges without frequent repairs. With breakthroughs like Neuralink and Tesla Optimus redefining human potential, it's clear that staying ahead in an AI-driven world is more crucial than ever. That's why.
What? I'm telling you, bro, they try to cross us with robots any way they can, bro. Boy, they try to fucking sink us with robots. Straight human
Shit,
robots. Man.
they haven't tried. They've done it. Bro, do you know how many people gonna get this Neuralink just because of the perceived advantage that it's gonna give them over just on just basic little shit?
Right.
Like you got the Neuralink, so your phone ring, you answer them up with hands free and respond with a text hands free while you're
Right.
doing something else. Bro, people finna get chipped up. This man say, if I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm telling you, we are gonna see people walking down the street with robots, people getting picked up in robocabs, robot police.
Mm.
We finna see all this shit. 'Cause again, Elon has a position. It's no coincidence that all this technology is Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. You think that's an
Mm-hmm.
accident?
Nah, hell nah.
Because
That
he's one of the architects of the new world.
right.
Again, what did he just say on Twitter a couple of weeks ago? He said it in Latin. Novo Ordoro Seclorum, New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all the post said. So again, so that's what this is saying. Once people can get a robotic limb that they can control with their mind, it's
Bruh,
over.
it's a rat. Hey, bro, like I said, bro, I ain't opposed to motherfucking shit, but just make
These are
sure
going to be
my secret
these
serum
are,
and shit. Yeah, I
but
mean, let
see, the
Captain
the
America.
back the back door of it is you're gonna have to contract with the government. If they call you for duty, you're gonna have to go. If you got legs, arms, and shit, yeah, that's gonna be the back part.
Yeah,
Because trust and believe, those limbs can be enhanced like Jax on fucking Mortal Kombat.
real talk. Hell yeah.
You see the hand got 22 points of movement. The
Hmm.
human hand got 27. So basically, that's a human hand.
That's a human hand. Yeah.
You think the government gonna give you that ability and not have you under some kind of contract
Contract.
if needed? If needed,
Even the Avengers was on the contract. So yeah, I already know.
yeah, that's what that's gonna do. That's a bunch of
Shit. At the end of the day, shit, I ain't gonna, I don't care. I don't care at the end of the day. If I gotta fight, you gonna give me my secret serum, bro. You gotta give me my secret serum, bro. I ain't fighting for no reason, bro. I ain't fighting for no reason. You ain't gonna motherfucking just send me out there, be motherfucking front lineman, get shot first type shit. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. I need motherfucking, like you said, I need the Jack's arms. You know what I'm saying? I need the Captain America serum. I'm trying to run fast and jump high. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when they motherfucking gave Cap that serum, he was like 5'5". They gave it to him, he was like 6'2". I need all of that. I five I 5'3". That might put me at 5'11". Let's go. I'm happy with that. Shit. The fuck?
but yeah, this is they're just showing us where the society's headed, man.
Word.
Again, they introducing it as a choice right now,
Mm-hmm.
and once enough people make that choice, because what is this? They call this a democracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in a democracy, what the majority rule. So it
Right.
didn't matter if you didn't want a cell phone. It didn't matter if you don't want to email. It don't matter if you that shit don't matter. Either you gonna have it, you gonna conform, or you gonna be excluded.
Right.
So it's choice now. Once enough people get this shit and start using it, it's gonna become a necessity. Everybody gonna have to have it, like a cell phone. I ain't never seen a society to where homeless motherfuckers got cell phones.
Bruh. I ain't never seen a society where you get locked up and you wear designer clothes in prison with fucking brick oven grills and all that crazy shit all up in it, bruh. Like everybody I seen in prison, and I ain't be bashing the prison people or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, y'all not supposed to have cell phones in there, dog. I don't understand how everybody in prison got fucking video camera cell phones and shit, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is beyond me. This is beyond me. Like, I never known you could walk through prison with designer clothes on. That's a new level. That's a new level of prison for me.
Shit, I damn sure one I ain't experienced.
Yeah, for the stories bro, for the stories for the older people that I hear, bro, like you, motherfucker, OG Percy, Kryptonite. Like when I hear these motherfuckers talk about going to prison, these motherfuckers talk about how they was on slave ships and all this shit, bro. I picked cotton,
Bro,
like
they took us out to county jail, bro, in a jumpsuit with the sleeves cut out that motherfucker. With no socks and no drawers. Nobody had on nothing. Nigga, if that ain't slave ship, I don't know what the fuck is. Everybody was naked, virtually. And nigga, your right hand was handcuffed to somebody's left hand. Your right ankle was handcuffed to somebody's left motherfucking ankle. No shoes, no socks when I went.
That's why these motherfuckers like going back to prison because they that shit ain't nothing but daycare for they ass.
Yeah, when I went, that shit was motherfucking. You knew, you
Yeah.
knew you wasn't in Kansas anymore around this motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah. Motherfucker, did y'all made a wrong turn to Albuquerque, did y'all? No, we made the
Shit,
right turn. We made the right turn.
hey, hey, that shit. But that harshness, shit.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I learned.
that's why these
I
motherfuckers
mastered that
going
shit.
back. That's why these
Right.
motherfuckers going back at the rate that they going back, and motherfuckers come out with motherfucking glorified stuff. Oh yeah, because we was in there, we was doing it like this, and yeah, it was turned up in there. And all right, all right, all right. That's
And
because you
what's turned up and ain't no females? I'm confused.
ain't, yeah, bruh.
I'm confused. What the fuck is turned up and ain't no women? What?
Hmm,
Y'all was what? How?
hmm.
I'm how?
Like,
No, like real shit. How?
how can you have fun in a
For
place
me,
where it smell like ass, balls, feet, and
bro,
underarms all day
for
long?
me, for me, how you gonna let another man braid your motherfucking hair? For
Mm,
me,
mm.
for me, the fuck? I don't give a damn how long it, bro. What that shit from nigga? I wish. Come on, man. I wasn't. I ain't know that time. I don't know nothing about all this shit. Ain't no fun if ain't no women around. I don't know what they
Real
talking about.
talk. Real talk.
I mean, you go kick it with your homies. That's one thing. But goddamn, he was turned up high.
Man.
Uh, on some more shit. I don't know.
Man.
We are in the age of cheap meal in this bitch.
Hmm.
So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? See, we are in the age where these boys have been exposed to be, bandits and takers of penis in the rear end. We in that age,
Hey, bruh.
but on the surface, you talking about dream catching and all this other shit.
Solid as a rock.
Come to find out, you soaking your booty in the motherfucking me swimming pool because goddamn me did it and goddamn me did it.
Yes.
So
Man.
so 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 maybe it is turned for that generation. I don't know, but where I come from, where I look at shit, yeah, ain't no women around. That ain't what shit. What?
Let's get through this Neuralink. We almost done. Once we get through this Neuralink, we be out. We'll be out of y'all head. I already know we done captured y'all, held y'all hostage for 3 hours.
Why we've teamed up with Growth School for this video to bring you something truly valuable that could help you thrive in this rapidly evolving landscape. 2024 has been a whirlwind, jobs popping up everywhere, but layoffs are just as common. It's a wild ride, and even if things feel secure now, you never know what's around the corner. That's why I think having multiple streams of income isn't just smart, it's essential. Here's where AI comes in. With the right tools and skills, you could seriously start earning an extra $10,000 a month. Now, if you're wondering how to get started, Growth School has something really cool. They're offering a 3-hour hands-on AI training where you'll learn to use over 25 powerful AI tools. Normally it's paid, but the first 1,000 AI Revolution viewers can join for free using the link in the description. On top of that, you'll get $500 worth of bonus resources just for signing up. The training covers everything: job hunting tips, salary negotiation, mastering Excel, even content creation. And it's not just for tech experts. Whether you're in finance, sales, marketing, HR, or even still studying, this can work for you. Growth School has already helped millions of people level up, and this could be your turn to stay ahead in an AI-driven world. So, if this sounds like your kind of thing, hit the link below to grab your free spot. Plus, don't miss joining Growth School's WhatsApp community. It's a great place to connect with others diving into AI.
Man, I'm scared of WhatsApp. Salutes to Growth School, but I don't know about that WhatsApp shit, bro. They be money laundering on that bitch, man. Biden and them, bro, they use motherfucking WhatsApp to transfer motherfucking 500,000,
Yeah,
200,000, 300,000,
that.
that type of shit. Yeah, I ain't with that shit, bro. Fuck around, you might get indicted. Fuck around with WhatsApp, bro. I'm alright.
Like real tough.
Yeah, I'm alright on them.
Two. All right, now back to Neuralink and Optimus. Elon Musk has long been vocal about his vision for Neuralink and Tesla Optimus. He described how the N1 implant could intercept the brain's motor commands, commands that would typically go to biological limbs, and redirect them to robotic counterparts. According to Musk, this technology doesn't just restore mobility, it has the potential to enhance human capability. With robotic limbs powered by Neuralink, individuals could lift heavier objects, perform tasks requiring extreme precision, or achieve feats far beyond the limitations of biological anatomy. Musk has referred to this as giving people cybernetic superpowers. The potential applications are staggering, particularly for individuals with disabilities. For someone who has
You know what I just thought about B motherfucking
What's that?
Cyborg from the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what Cyborg was. Cyborg was a motherfucking person had like a bad accident and they took whatever remaining parts of his body and fused that joint with a robot.
Same shit in the movie Upgrade. Have you seen that?
Upgrade. Yes. Yeah. I seen Upgrade. Yeah.
Well, Buddy was a paraplegic, and they put this part in
Uh-huh.
him, and this shit was AI. He had to obey the AI to have the ability.
Yeah, it was like kind of like Upgrade was like a spin-off of Venom type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Venom was talking to him, and he is like a parasite. But in his
Mm-hmm.
situation, it was a neural link type shit, and
Yep.
the AI was talking to him inside his head and
Yep.
that shit. Hell,
Yep. That's so again, it done already showed us.
that movie was good too. If y'all ain't never seen Upgrade, go watch Upgrade. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
has
they
lost the
show us
use of their
again. Once an image is placed in your mind, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. Real talk. I was telling my wife that. Tell my wife that I might not remember motherfuckers' names and shit like that all the way, but I remember they face. I remember they face.
arms or legs, the ability to control a robotic limb as if it were their own could be life-changing. Tasks that once required the assistance of a caregiver could be performed independently, restoring a sense of autonomy and freedom. But the vision extends beyond medical applications. Musk has hinted at the possibility of using robotic enhancements in industries like construction, logistics, and even athletics. Imagine a worker equipped with robotic limbs that allow them to lift objects no human could manage, or an athlete using enhanced precision to perform extraordinary feats. Tesla's expertise in scaling production is critical for making this vision a reality. The company has a proven track record of mass-producing complex systems, as evidenced by its success with electric vehicles. The goal is to eventually manufacture Optimus robots at a scale that makes them as accessible as Tesla cars. Neuralink, on the other hand, is focused on ensuring that its implants are affordable, aiming to democratize access to this life-changing technology. Together, these efforts could make advanced robotics and brain-computer interfaces available to a broad audience, not just the wealthy. As promising as this collaboration is, it raises important ethical and societal questions. When robotic limbs and brain implants become widespread, how will society redefine concepts like identity and humanity? If a person's physical body is no longer entirely biological, what does that mean for our understanding of what it means to be human? There are also concerns about
that clip that y'all just seen before I paused it just now. That was from RoboCop. It's amazing how they put that shit in there. We just talked about that, the cyborg shit. Yeah, that's RoboCop and shit. That was Murphy. Yeah, I mean when he first got that body, that robot body.
Mm-hmm.
inequality. If these technologies remain expensive, they could create a divide between those who can afford them and those who cannot. Security is another critical issue. If a robotic limb can be controlled by the brain, what happens if the system is hacked? These challenges will need to be addressed as the technology matures. Neuralink isn't stopping with mobility. The company recently received FDA breakthrough device designation for a project called Blind Sight, which aims to restore vision for people who are blind. The Blind Sight implant works by activating neurons in the brain's visual cortex,
Pause it
creating a
right quick.
visual image.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the AI Jesus, one of the miracles that Jesus performed was giving sight to the blind.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the big ones.
Exactly. That's all I wanted to say.
This shows that Neuralink's technology isn't just about physical movement, it's about enhancing sensory perception as well. Meanwhile, Tesla continues to refine Optimus. The robot's ability to adapt to complex tasks makes it versatile enough for applications beyond personal use. In healthcare, Optimus could assist with patient care. In logistics, it could handle tasks requiring precision and strength, and in space exploration, the robot's durability and adaptability could make it an invaluable asset. Tesla's engineers have designed Optimus to be a platform that can evolve with technological advancements, ensuring it remains relevant for years to come. The Convoy study is a critical step in this journey. By testing the integration of Neuralink's S.1 implant with Tesla Optimus's robotic limbs, this study aims to prove that human thought can seamlessly control advanced robotics. If successful, it will pave the way for broader applications, from assisting individuals with disabilities to transforming entire industries. All right, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe for more AI updates. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
What you think on that, V? Before we start shutting down, what you got on that?
Shit, they making it where AI is doing everything that the biblical character Jesus did, healing the sick, helping the paralyzed, the lame man walk. He healed a man, gave him his legs back. Got robotic limbs now. So I don't know, man. It's just it's a lot. But definitely that's the world that we coming into. And if we don't see it full scale, our children most definitely will.
I'm 100% with that one. We might not get the full effect of the iRobot world or the Jetsons world, but I believe my great grandkids probably would.
Bro, the man Elon is talking about having some of this shit online within the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, and you
If
know it's
if
crazy.
if 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 God willing to say the same, we'll still be here. So we're gonna see that part. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, our children, as they become late 20s, early 30s, and beyond, it's gonna be fully integrated.
You know it's crazy. When I was talking to Smitty earlier, I definitely said by 2030, we would definitely like AI would definitely be surpass human level. Like it would be fully whereas though it'll be whereas though it fully is aware of where it stands at in society.
Remember the video by the Tesla employee, the brother. What did he say? A lot of most of the jobs gonna get eliminated by the robots.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's gonna be 2025, 5 years now, a long time.
Real talk. That's literally right. And remember how what we was talking about, B, motherfucking a month, well, a year is like a month. So
Right. So yeah, that's you know, we already seeing self-driving cars.
hmm,
It's hard for me to leave the house and not see a Tesla on the road.
bruh,
Whether it's
everywhere we
what
go.
so that's here. That's the robots is next. So like I said, we may not see the full integration, but our children, yeah. By the time they our age, it's gonna be fully, it's gonna be already, yeah, it's gonna be up and running.
It's gonna be
By
up
the
and
time
running.
I, oh yeah.
Okay, I got you, Naeem. We ready to be wrapping it up. Not so salutes to Naeem. Salutes to Naeem because we working on something to bring y'all like the movie scenes that we was wanting to cover. Yeah, I mean like the different movies and stuff like that. So bear with us. We going yeah, I mean let y'all know when exactly it's up and running. But yeah, we working on it. We getting that together. But yeah, man. That's all I got for today. Was that I
Shit.
I had to cover this shit, bro. This shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, it's always that that topic, the AI robots, they go hand in hand with the VAX vid that we did about the jab and what was in it and et
Right.
cetera. All this shit tie in together. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But yeah, shit, that's all I got, bro.
All right. Well, you next time you free, bro.
Shit, I'll let you know. Probably be sometime this week.
All right. Let me know what you got going on.
That's a bit.
All right, y'all
All
stay
right,
tuned.
y'all.
We got some more stuff coming, and I'm gonna be trying to get yeah, man. At least if me and B don't give you one of these type of lives, or these big lives like this for 3 hours, I'll at least try to give y'all something for an hour at least. Just to keep y'all posted of what's going on.
Yeah, that's a bit, bro.
All right, hit
All
me
right,
up,
now.
B. You already know.
That's a bit.
Yeah. All right, people. That's all I got for the day. Yeah, man. Y'all keep it easy. It's been real. And don't take your ass to jail because this gonna be y'all asses.
That it says will be a game changer.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, these robots aren't just massive, but they are tricked out with all the latest gadgets like 360 cameras, night vision, and heat detection. These big guys are part of a pilot program that will patrol the Cobb County Jail.
The robot revolution has now made its way into Georgia jails.
Hello, nice to meet you.
The Cobb County Sheriff's Office officially unveiled its new Sentry robots Wednesday as the agency looks to enhance security at its jail.
I think we can work smarter with technology and not harder. And this allowed me to shift manpower from other places inside the facility to get more things done.
Cobb County Sheriff Craig Owens tells me he believes he's the first to deploy robots in a jail in the United States. He says the jail bots will assist deputies with perimeter patrols and security rounds in dorms.
These jail bots can handle tasks much faster than some of us humans can. Now, they will not take the place of humans, but let's make sure you understand that.
To start, 3 robots are being deployed. Each have cameras and other tech that provide continuous surveillance and real-time communications. While the robots are programmed to navigate the facility autonomously, a live operator will control them for more complex tasks.
Is this going to be a game changer for you and your deputies?
I think it's going to be a game changer for the whole corrections industry because it will allow us to be a lot more safer, more efficient.
The company behind the robots says AI technology will help spot issues and then notify the appropriate deputies.
We're hoping it will become the basis of another one of our technologies going from indefensible to indispensable as quickly as possible.
Sheriff Owens says the robots will help keep his deputies and inmates safe while also reducing human error. He says his goal with testing this tech is to move into the future. And the best part, it's not costing them any money right now.
So here's a good thing. Robots don't call out sick. They don't take vacation. All they need to do is be charged.
This pilot program is set to last 90 days. In Cobb County, Tyler Finger.
You know, so what they did is they had, a camera looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learned to predict, like, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera. So all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room. And this is what they're able to reconstruct. real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So suddenly AI has turned every Wi-Fi router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned